Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah,
I get it. While this is
guess
loading,
I'm
just
gonna
go for a quick whiz.
check the mouth and go be kind of confused why Gauss took the teeth, but
What was the exact reason again? It had medicinal purposes.
yeah.
Could sell for a good price. Yeah. When God sees that you gave him that weird look, he explains that the teeth can be used for medicinal purposes.
Cam is
Not
aware
sure.
of that.
That's why he's looking at you, weird star.
Because he's wondering why you would be interested in medicinal purposes of teeth.
Also,
I'm used to.
you're usually the hunter, not the trying to use things medicinally on people.
I mean, I know these things can sell for a price. If you would like these for your own use, I could give them to you.
I thought you were gonna charge him, and I was gonna laugh my ass off.
These will be 100 pieces. 100 gold
Oh,
per.
yeah. Oh my.
But no, in Forge Hammer, these are sadly kind of a common occurrence, so you know a thing about these. Especially down in the mines. Turns out, a Minotaur is pretty effective compared to a bunch of cannons.
I think a bunch of cannons would be more effective, to be quite fair with you.
Depends on the cannon.
Especially in volley
On the
fire.
cannon.
And it depends who's swinging the axes.
Yep. Correct.
Also depends on the axes.
Oh, one of my axes is a standard great axe.
Material wise.
Still a bog standard great axe.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. Cam's gonna rummage around in his pack and pull out 2 bottles of oil and go trade.
Lots
Gonna use
of
them.
oil for the teeth.
Are you actually going to be using these for medicinal purposes, or is it just going to be sold off?
First question: what are they what's their actual medicinal purpose?
So they use them
antibiotics.
in antibiotic, like in
right, disease clean.
Yeah, it's the component with.
Yeah, I believe we discussed they wouldn't be much aid to us directly, but or no, you said they might actually. They would. If we use enough of them, they would have like a similar effect to a greater restoration for disease.
Yes.
But only for disease, not for like magical damage.
Yeah. It's mainly more for like the everydays kind of coughs and things like that, where we get a lot of people that live together. That's really important in Forge Hammer because a lot of them are packed in there. So disease is quite rampant,
common,
and so it's something that they use a lot. So, but it's mainly for more of just dealing with like common colds and things like that. It's more of like an immunization, like a boost to your immune system kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay, how many
Anywho,
oil flasks do you have in total, Cam?
I am not going to give you that information.
Creepy bastard. He's gonna be the guy down the. He's gonna be the guy down the fucking alley, like going, "Hey, you're a rogue or assassin, right?"
He's holding 2 out.
No, just how I
Meh.
imagine Cam trying to sell these off in the future. What you buying? Just opens up his
God.
wings instead of his coat.
They're all attached, dangling, rattling.
Okay, he's got hooks pierced through the skin to hold stuff.
He's holding
Oh,
2 of them in front of
ow.
you.
I know.
It sounds
Sorry.
very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No,
No.
he just like strapped them there using some kind of adhesive.
Super
They're
glue.
buying.
You can't keep this
Star,
off.
you know the little skin between your fingers?
Driving.
I feel like that would be the closest analog to what the wings would feel like if you ran hooks through them.
No, sure. I mean, other than trying to sell these off, I had no real use for these, so I'll accept the trade.
How many are you trading?
How many do you want? I got 8.
I mean, Cam wants 8
Sure.
for 2 oil flasks. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Selling you oil
Like I
flasks,
said-
by the way.
I know.
So, again, you do
Like I
realize it's
said-
oil, not
Most
venom.
useful and useless. It's the most useful but useless item that you just got, by the way, at the same time.
It is the
Listen,
cheapest item out there. The only difference is I'm the only one who has it within a couple miles.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because I'm the only one who plans ahead, apparently.
exactly.
How often do I need oil? I don't set things on fire.
Do you use light?
I use radiant.
No, do you use light to, like, look around and read?
No, I have dark vision.
Have you always had dark vision?
No.
Not initially, no.
Also, are you aware that dark vision only goes 60 feet and you can't see color?
That's fine.
Depends on the
No,
Yeah.
well, the 60-foot depends, but you don't see color in
Anyway,
darkness.
dim
let's-
light, dark light.
What do we want to do, guys?
I think we've got
Uh,
most of everything out of the worm.
I think we were nearly out of town as well, weren't we? After we fucking panicked and started bailing. So I'd suggest that. How far are we away from this town now? Can we see like lights in the distance, or
The village, you guys can see the couple of like plumes of light. They're very small, but what you figure is torches. They don't have light out here. They don't have like, lamps and things that you've seen in the other cities. This is old school, roughing it up out here in the ruins of this old elven city. So, yeah, you guys are literally probably like 2 hours. You can see the light off into the fading darkness into light. You can kind of just see it on the horizon a little bit down the road.
Well, that's probably a good place to start.
So, what are we doing? We heading to the light, or
Head into the light.
I mean, it'll probably be better to head to the light than just fucking wait in the dark.
Probably. I say that we go that way.
okay?
Because we don't know if another one of these bloody worms is going to whip out.
Mm-hmm. And maybe we can get more information as to where they may be from the
Cool.
light. Well, whoever's there.
Okay. So, you guys walk through. Does anybody want to roll perception checks or anything?
I can.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Roll perception checks if you want.
18.
Okay.
I believe I
18.
have 6, so that's 17.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
So
I mean, you got 9.
I can't really
Anthony?
say that because of the fucking.
22.
Damn, alright.
So
Well,
everybody but
Go off.
Rear. Everybody but Lydia.
Still freaked out about the giant worm.
He's freaked out by the giant worm. It almost turned him into paste again. You guys walk along. It's about hour, maybe hour and a half. You guys are almost there. As you guys are walking towards the light, it doesn't seem like it's getting closer. But you do notice that those that are watching the perimeter, like around the road as you guys walked, there's shadows that are following you guys parallel in the trees and whatnot, and kind of in the dead ground where you guys can't really see. But it seems like they're trying to stay with you guys, but they are shadowing you, trying to stay out of sight.
2 questions.
But you do notice them. Okay.
How
your
large
question?
are the shadows? Like
Mounted.
mounted people, regular human size?
They're about human. They're humanoid size, and they're moving quite fast for that's not normal. But no, they're humanoid size. There's no animals that you can see. It's all human figures, and there's about 4 of them. There's 2 on each side.
Second question,
you
how
could-
close to the road?
From where you guys are at to where they are, it's about 30 feet. And into the dead, they're kind of in that dead ground though. They'll jump through, and you see them pass by a rock and then disappear, or by a tree, something like that. Do you have any other questions, Canthier? Because you actually rolled the highest, so I'll let you. If you want one more question, you can ask.
What is their favorite color? I mean,
what is that?
An excellent
It's
question.
blue. It's blue.
Of course it'd be.
He just yells at them,
black.
"What's your favorite color?" It's blue. Oh fuck.
Bastards.
What is your quest?
what is your name?
What is my favorite color?
Favorite color. Do you have any other questions or anything about the description?
I'd like to know who the fuck they are, but I don't think I'm gonna get that information.
You can ask what they look like, I guess, like specifically, if you have a specific question.
I guess, what do they look like then? Because they're
So
kind of just described as silhouettes.
you notice this in particular because you rolled so high, but looking closer, you catch one of them, and they're very similarly dressed as are, but they have you look at like their hair color, like Tazar's more of like, his was more yellow, whitish now
Tazar
because
was
he's
white.
old. Yeah.
He was always white.
He's always white. So white. You look at them and they're elves. These guys look like elves, but they have black hair instead of the gold or the lighter colors that you usually see with either wood elves or high elves.
Oh, bloody hell.
They're black-haired elves. Live out by themselves.
Curious. They're not drow because they're white-haired or silver-haired.
Yeah, drow or whitehead. My mind went that way and then went no. Wait, hold on, they got fucking... Yeah, no. Anyway.
At least this one you saw had black hair.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do a spot check to see if they're looking at us?
Yeah, if you want to.
Sam's gonna keep walking like he doesn't see him, and just Glint's gonna take off.
That's 8. I don't bloody know. Gonna be my guess on that one.
Carban has his hands down by his hand axes.
Oh.
And
He hasn't drawn them, he's just keeping his hand there.
and just because it's night and it's standard practice, Glint would have been keeping the his glow suppressed to the minimum.
Yeah.
But
you do go ahead, Cantor.
sorry. He's gonna start essentially flying over the group or our group back and forth, left and right to stay
And
with
what
us.
he can see there is those 4. They're still shadowing you guys as they walk. And you guys catch another glimpse of one like coming up near the road and then disappearing. This one actually has white hair and more of a palish skin.
And Glint was that one we just glimpsed on the left or right?
Glint, it would be on the right side, but Glint did notice that, and you guys did too. Shoot.
Yeah, Glint's gonna go down to near the ones on the left and like swoop and go full brightness right over them.
Oh god. And you see them both like
Flying
just scatter.
flashbang.
Flying flashbang, they both jump out and scatter back behind the hills away from the road. Try and run away.
Orier covers his eyes as this happens. Goes, ah.
Yeah.
It's only 30 and 30.
So. And you guys hear, as Glint does that, and have him drop it, or do you keep up with him?
Seeing they're running off, go back to suppressing for altitude.
Okay. As he does that, who's leading the group, by the way, at this point? Who's up front?
Marching order then?
I probably would be, since I would know be better with navigation.
Gauze, and then
Probably me.
Probably
so Darius and Gauze, you hear something like a bow draw back. You guys can hear it. Whizzes past by Gauze's head.
As a reaction, I want to pop. I want to say the activation word of my shield just to stop the next arrow. Just.
Shield
connected.
So
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let out here.
Just so I heard this right, you said an arrow went by.
You hear it go whizzing by your ear, like literally, like right by your ear.
So,
and I'm following you, so I see it. So I immediately react, get the shield in the air to block anything, because the shield can react on its own. I don't have to raise the hand in that direction.
Yeah, and you hear it impact, like there's a tree behind you. You hear it go funk right into the tree, and everybody hears it thunk.
Oh, well then, Gauze is gonna immediately flip the safety off his gun and go invisible and push back behind Orier.
You're on a pony.
Orier switched to his shield.
You're on a pony.
I forgot about the part.
Carbon, see where the arrow came from?
Roll perception check.
I know Cam wouldn't have, because he'd have been looking in the direction Clint was.
Yeah. What'd you get, Carvan? 17?
15.
15? Yeah, you do notice it came out of the bushes off, so it would be like off in this direction over here. Off of the road.
Yeah. Carbon's gonna throw one of his hand axes into that bush.
Ali yeet.
Can we see the arrow where it impacted?
Yeah, you see the tree.
It's just an arrow. Nothing on it.
On it.
Yeah, hand axe is being whiffed into the bush if they want to play that way.
Okay. All right. Roll an attack, I guess.
Would that be disadvantage or no?
That would be probably disadvantage. Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
probably
roll
agree
it.
with that because it's
Concealment.
No. I can't see them.
I'm rolling with advantage, so if you just want to
Oh,
roll,
it's
so
nighttime anyway.
yeah. I'm rolling with advantage anyway, so go if you want to just roll a straight or if you want to take disadvantage, it's up to you.
What are you rolling
21.
for?
Okay. Good to know. Is that with disadvantage?
No, it was a straight roll, but I can roll disadvantage
Okay.
and see what it...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, my second roll was higher, so...
Okay. You guys watch as Carbon throws it, and you hear it go into the where the arrow came from. But you don't hear an impact Carbon. Usually when you throw that thing, you usually hear somebody go ow or something of that nature.
I know what's going on here. I mean, Carbon wouldn't know, but I know.
Yeah.
I had some of those. I had some of those.
Is it a fucking like a along the trail trap or something?
At least I'm assuming I had some of what you know.
Possibly.
But anyway,
Decoys.
And
no. Go ahead, Baller.
and yeah, so you just hear it go woof, woof, and you don't hear an impact or anything, you just kind of hear it stop. You do hear the sound carry, and you feel you sounds like somebody caught it or it hit something, but it didn't impact whatever your target was. So
somebody's wearing a fancy pair of gloves. Carbon's gonna
Gloves of
dismount,
missile catching.
draw his great axe,
yeah, roll
and
damage for that.
advance on the bush.
I'm gonna have Plode go with him.
Okay. So as you advance, you see him pull his great axe. Carband, you watch as your hand axe just gets like thrown to your feet. Like he doesn't throw it at like whoever it was that you see it come out of the bush. Whatever
he just casually tossed it out.
Tossed it to your feet and hear him. What do you want?
Not be attacked would be a nice start.
Don't get many visitors out here. The voice from the bush.
With hospitality like that, I can't exactly blame them.
What is your intention here? And you hear a bow being knocked, ready to go. You hear a bow getting pulled back.
I honestly can't remember why we're even out here, so you know.
General question to everybody: What is your business here?
Our business here is to investigate the ruins as there's been vicious activity. We've been ordered here by the prince, or the king, as of he is now.
King of what?
Alaron.
Right, no king of mine, but okay. And you hear the bow loosen, and Drow does come walking out of the bushes with got his bow kind of flipped over horizontally, and he still has the arrow notched in it, but it's not drawn back. Bit older. He does have white hair, comparatively what you saw. Maybe it's another member of his village or something of that nature, but yeah, is a drow out here on the road.
Still has his axe, but he's not threatening with the axe. He just has it in his hand.
Well, so he looks to all of you. Your business here is to investigate the ruins. What are you guys looking for specifically? What are you looking for?
What were we looking for? Like, there's just
I completely don't remember what the actual tasking was.
Yeah, I don't think any of us
I'm
do.
blanking.
I think it was something to do with it was either orcs or mind flayers.
I'm pretty sure we dealt with the mind players when the city exploded.
But I think there's like
I think in character there wasn't anything specific. Out of character, Waller accidentally said something that tells me that I know what it is.
So
well, in character, it was just to see what the suspicious activity was all about, wasn't
it? Because the ruins, other than this village out here, hasn't really been active, and
now it's all of a
the
sudden
prince
active.
the prince had sent some people out here to investigate the missing, like, the weapons and people, because they thought that they had a rumor that they were being brought out here for something. And so they sent people on ahead, but they haven't heard, like, they haven't heard from anybody that was sent out here. So all the ones that were sent out to the ruins haven't reported back, or so they're either completely MIA or they're dead. They don't know, and they kind of sent you guys out here to see what's going on and to see if maybe it's interlinked with what happened in the city. That was the idea. So that should get everybody on the same page there.
All right.
I'm gonna tell them that they had had problems with squid faces recently. They wanted us to come out here and those things. We took out a underground conclave of them it was some kind of strange cult. They wanted us to come out and check these ruins that have been dormant for a long time and have all of a sudden come active again. They wanted us to see if it was related.
I see. Are you associated with the people that were sent here before, then?
Depends on which people. There's a lot more than just elven factions around here.
Oh, well, there's been a few more elven patrols from the Praetorians here. Mainly their scout regiment. But they've either been killed or either by us or by some other entities within the ruins. They got too close to our village, and we couldn't allow that.
Well, could you tell us at least which general direction your village is, so we don't trespass on your territory, so we can at least make an attempt to coexist here?
You can point up the road where where you see the light that you guys have been following for the last couple hours. That would be our village.
Yeah. And out of character, the route we were going, we would have to pass through the village to get to the ruin, right?
No. You guys kind of took a detour.
We were going to go back.
We were going to stop by to see if they knew anything and to potentially pick up supplies.
Well, now's our chance to find out if they know anything.
Yeah.
Have you considered signs?
People, you see the drow kind of like
a little bit more.
Tilts his head and he looks at you. They don't listen to signs. Nobody listens to signs.
I'm sure someone would. At the very least, save you some arrows.
Let me ask you this then: if I was to put up signs here, would you guys still have come?
Depends on what the sign said.
At the very least, it would have given us pause, most likely.
You would still come regardless, though, would you not?
Depends on, what our mission was. Now, if our mission was to make war on you, we would have still come, but that is not our mission.
And you see, that is the point.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure
This
if
is
anybody's
why-
mission is to make war on somebody, they're going to ignore a sign. If intentions are
Yes.
peaceful, they may not be so likely to ignore said sign.
Well, being so heavily armed, is your intentions peaceful or not? Kind of looking at all of you, especially one with the glowing shield on the horse, in a freaking halberd.
Considering what we
I mean,
ran into
I'm
just
surprised
getting
he's
here,
not looking at me with, 2 great axes, a great sword, and 2 hand axes.
Considering what we've run into just trying to get here, I would just
Yeah.
I would make the claim that all this is warranted for travel alone.
What did you all run into out there?
Nice purple worm most recently. Bastard tried to kill me something fierce too.
It ate me.
Purple worm,
Ah,
some other kind of worm, not sure what glowed. What was the first thing we ran into?
Yeah.
Orc war riders.
So you guys have seen the orcs too, then?
We had to flee from the orcs at one. Well, oh wait, no, I wouldn't know that. Never mind. Never mind. Going back a little too far.
You could say we've seen them.
We haven't seen them for over 100 years out here, and then suddenly here they are. You all explain that to me.
Well, you see, orcs have these things called feet. They allow them to move around.
Carbon's just gonna reach over and lightly give Cam a cuff in the back of the head.
The drow looks at you, he's like, I understand your kind likes to be a little bit playful with words, but I'm only here for facts. And you guys can't tell me that, and you guys aren't going to leave. I'll just have my people kill you.
If you wish for facts, I say as I deactivate the shield and dismount my horse.
Mm-hmm.
As I walk over. Fact is, Emir has fallen. The gates were abused.
Has it now?
Yes.
And on whose glorious watch did they fall? Was it the old king, or was it Petrus?
The old king.
That old fool.
Died in the battle.
I told him he shouldn't have sealed up the portals, but listen.
Rather, it sounds like the issue was the portals weren't sealed.
Yeah, I think you messed that one up there, Waller.
No.
So they were supposed to be sealed, but weren't?
Yeah. Yes, Minnie.
Yeah. I think we're all getting that moment of, Waller, we do believe you've cocked up with how you said that.
I know. Anyway, continue.
Well, he paid for his foolishness with his life in battle that took place underneath the palace. Petrus is now the king ruling over Aloron and the elves.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Reacts or responds in any way.
That's unfortunate. He says that. It's unfortunate. That Petrus is now in charge.
It's unfortunate that Petrus is in charge.
Hmm.
Don't have much trust in him.
Not from my half brother, no.
Oh shit.
Well.
That would have been pertinent information to know that we would be running into half brother.
Surprise.
This guy looks
Who's a
like a
drow,
full
by the
drow,
way. He's a full drow. No, this dude's a full drow.
and Petrus looks like a full elf.
He is a full elf, yes.
Then I fail to see how this can work.
It means they had the same father.
Then one of them would be half something.
Yeah. Unless the gene was more dominant for the drow.
Probably
Which
that.
would be the case.
I don't. It's not like drowness is all one gene.
It's dominant over. It would be dominant over your regular elven traits. So he's still technically half drow, but he's still got the feature. It's
So he looks more drow than he would regular elf. So he has like the darkest skin and.
Yeah.
But maybe if you look real close, you can find some traits. But you know.
In the
None of us have
darkness
looked
and
real
what you
close.
can see, yeah, and in the darkness and him kind of staying in the shadows a little bit, yeah. I'm technically Petrus's older brother. And this is my village behind me.
We have been given a very big lack of information, knowing that, killed coming here.
Say that to him? You actually say that out loud, Brexit, or are you just venting?
Like saying that towards him that, that Petrus clearly hasn't given us the full story here.
Petrus doesn't know, actually.
What do you mean he doesn't know? You mean no one has ever come in here and never left? There's no other stories of people who wander around and don't leave this place.
I'm thinking he means that Petrus doesn't know he's his half brother.
Well,
I'm
it
sort of
sounded like
insinuating.
what
the big minutes, the Minotaur would be correct, by the way.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Petrus doesn't know that this is his brother, but the whole information of this
we could be
village
shot coming
attacking
to the village is what Brexit.
Yeah.
The village, no. So people know about the village being out here. They don't know who's out here. That's the thing.
Well, that's not. It's that the people, whoever is in the village, shoots people who show up. Is what is the
Yes.
Yeah.
But they don't.
item
Yes,
of import.
that's what it is. Yes.
So the reason the village is on the map is because people know of it, but no one's gotten close enough. Right.
Not in a long time, at least. And you see him. He puts he strings his bow back up on his shoulder, and he kind of crosses his arms, and he's like, "Well, guess a little bit of context of that. My father was married once before to a drow. Yes, to a drow. Way back in the day. Before he was ever a part of the Empire, all that stuff. This was before he came to prominence. And I was born, and eventually when the Empire became a thing, we were all pretty much outcasted because of Yar. We all used to be part of the Empire just as much as every other elf. But
I don't know that question.
I thought.
What's your question, Kante?
I thought the old king was born like right around the time of the Cataclysm.
He was.
And the Elven Empire was destroyed during the Cataclysm.
It was.
Am I the only one not seeing the disconnect here?
These are the survivors?
No, he just said that.
No, so from an even longer time back, before the Cataclysm, before the Elven Empire had fully united, the king got with a drow, had this guy, and then when he became the king,
he got
ousted the drow.
basically excommunicated. Yeah, they ousted the drow because they didn't want to have the whole.
Is he currently
bloodlines
talking about
being-
his dad or some other
Yeah.
random?
No, his dad.
Yeah, elves
His
live a
dad
very
and
long
Petrus
time.
have the same. They live a very long time, dude.
Yeah, but it's still order of events. So
So
re-verify the thing I just asked a moment ago. Make sure
okay.
it was understood on both sides. So, Elven Empires exists. Cataclysm,
Yes.
Elven Empire falls. At
Yes.
about the same time as the Cataclysm and the fall of the Empire, Old King is born.
Yes.
So Empire is gone. Old King is like 1 year
No.
old.
No. So, I guess more specifically on that, Petrus's father wasn't the first king of the empire. Does that make sense
But
now? Are you tracking? Are you tracking that, Canther? King Petrus's dad was king number 2. Petrus's dad's dad, so Petrus's grandfather was the first king that united all of the into the empire.
Okay.
Petrus's dad fought during the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm went for a long time. Petrus's
Before the fall of the
grandfather
Empire.
died during the Cataclysm. Petrus's father took over, led the Elven Empire, watched it fall apart, and then Petrus came to prominence too as a young elf at that point. So,
and the person that this guy is talking about is
Petrus's dad. So it's the father. Yes.
So before the Elven King we met became the king, he got with a drow. And then he kicked them all out.
Yes.
What a dick!
Because grandfather was probably, and he explains this to you, is Petrus's father found out about it and was very much like...
I mean, Petrus's father's father?
Yes, the grandfather.
Yeah.
Petrus's grandfather. Yes, we're talking long range here. Basically, king number 1 told future king number 2, your wife can't be a drow because then it would basically taint the entirety of the royal house, blah, 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 all that fun stuff, and basically
Racism.
ordered him to get remarried and basically hide this. So that's what happens. Is everybody on the same page?
okay. So
Yep.
Petrus' dad
Yeah.
wasn't,
Sounds good to me.
So Petrus' dad wasn't born in Cataclysm. He just became king around that time.
Yes.
That
was
that was the
born.
sticking point.
Petrus was born during the Cataclysm. So, like this guy's was pre-cat, like he was there probably during the Cataclysm. Like that's how old this guy probably is.
Yeah, that was the sticking point I was running into.
Okay. All right. Are you good, Canther? Are we all
Yep.
good? We all tracking? Okay. So yeah, story time, and let's get the lore. Make sure everything's lined up. So basically, yeah, he's been around this long, and they've got basically sent out here to be
Outcasts
out in the ruined city. So
I feel like we should probably, have a talk with Petrus when we get back. This is out of character. But yeah, we should probably, let him know. But like, hey, by the way, you should probably know you have a brother.
And we found out what happened to your patrols.
they're all dead.
Because your brother killed them.
Hmm.
That's gonna go over well.
Part of them.
Yeah. So is there anything else I can help you with, or are we going to start shooting, or are you leaving?
We were gonna ask for supplies, but
It sounds
place to bunk.
inadvisable to make that request now.
yeah, that. So I believe we're going to be moving on.
Pretty well.
To clarify an earlier answer, the ruins around those do or do not fall under your no trespassing practice.
Want to go in there, you can. I do send people in there to go scavenge and pull things out, but
And on
I've
a related
lost
note,
a
do you
few-
know if there are illithids or whatever the fuck in there?
well, yes, there are.
Okay,
There's
this
a whole
sounds like
conclave
there's
of them
something we
in
need
there.
to go figure out.
Well, we're gonna probably go try and clear those illithid out. If you could let your scouting parties know that we don't wish them any ill intent on our part, that would be appreciated.
You know how many illithid are in there. You understand that the 8 of you, or was it 7 of you? Would it be 7 of you? Yeah, 6.
6.
It'd be 6, not
1,
counting
7,
Claude.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
Not
Five.
counting Claude because
Or Glenn.
Claude is mini,
Not counting
basically.
Claude, so it'd be, yeah, so 6. 5. 5 of you aren't going to kill all the illithid that are there.
We've already killed. How many were in the conclave?
We have no idea.
There's
Well,
a
we
fair
fought
few,
like
a little
5
bit.
or 4.
No, it was but the initial burst that was at least 10, 9 or 10, and then we had the 2 and the Alhoon. And I'm gonna ask this guy a quick question.
Okay.
Have there been any undead roaming around this area as well?
In the ruins, of course, there's always undead there.
Have there been sightings of a lich?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Well,
Are you sure
Yeah.
you want to go fight a conclave of illithid with a lich?
Well, I can
So-
tell you he's probably a bit more vulnerable than at the moment.
and it is an Alhoon they have there. That is the lich.
I believe so.
Wouldn't happen
um,
to know if he likes to do his rituals there.
Well, it's where their conclave is. We know their conclave.
Well, I would say that's probably where Mr. Lich asshole is currently regenerating.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Does this guy give a name?
No, he has not. He
Nope,
doesn't have
we
an mask
haven't
on.
given him our name.
So,
do you know if purple worms like to run through those ruins?
very rarely, but there's been reports of them over the years.
One we
Especially
fought
when
earlier. It well, it wasn't a natural coloured purple worm, and kind of phylactery inside of it. Which is now destroyed. So that could have lessened
What is
some
your
of the
question?
undead presence.
What is your question then? Your question coming. What is it?
Has the sighting of a lich only been one or more? Realistically.
Over the years, there's been many.
How many do you know have been destroyed or moved on?
I've killed at least 2 of them on my own.
Fair phylacteries as well?
Yeah. Of course. Think we're dumb out here, even because we live out in the middle of nowhere.
I'm not saying
Not
that.
dumb,
I'm not insinuating
just
that.
phylacteries are sometimes
I mean,
difficult to find
judging
and
by your
get to.
communication skills, as he points with his hand over at the arrow.
Mac!
We're just gonna
Getting,
smile. Finally, it's not him being smacked.
Just getting a grasp on the situation around. So there could be possibly more that we might run into.
They have a corrupted elder brain. You know that. We just don't know where it is.
That would probably explain why there's more than one.
Indeed. Sounds like
that's
a
gonna
rear
be
might
fun.
get to blow something up.
Ooh.
Career?
Don't insinuate that to him.
I heard blow up.
That wasn't in character.
Oh shit.
because Carbon doesn't have a sweet fucking clue what a
Elder brain.
Yeah, that
is. Yeah.
Skeletons have to eat intelligent brains every so often, yeah?
Yes. About once a month.
Yes. Yep.
So I think it's different if they're undead. But if there's regular ones amongst them, then where you going,
Where are
Captain, with
they
this?
getting their food?
Well, the missing peoples would be a good start.
You actually asked this to them, Cam? I'm just asking if that in character. Or are you just like trying to process it?
Yeah, that's in character.
Okay. Well, over the years they have come and taken people from our village every so often, but we try and find them off the best we can. What we know too is they attack some merchants along the road and abduct people that way, possibly even going over into the borders of into the mountains, where we know that there is other nomadic tribes that live up in the mountains and things, hill giants, Goliaths, some humans that aren't really associated with anybody that make their homes up in the mountains, and they may go and visit them as well. They do range pretty far for their food. But they could be using an underground network that they've constructed or something of that nature to help facilitate movement faster.
I suspect that they eventually burrowed into Alaron as well, and that's why we had the missing there.
I also rather suspect that a purple worm may have gone and said hello.
Yes.
Well, how big was this worm? Was it 100 feet or was it smaller?
It was a standard, 30 feet?
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 30.
And we would know that by having killed it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Carbon was able to jump on it, fucking carve its brains out through its skull, so you know.
Yeah, so it's 30 feet.
Rear will turn to the drow and basically say, are you saying there are more that are 100+ feet around here?
100 feet is what they are when they're mature. Young dwarf.
Little baby.
It'll be okay, Plod. We won't let you get eaten again.
It was dark in there.
Sorry.
Not again, Master.
And if they're being corrupted by the Elder Brain, who knows what size they can get. Necromancy is a very powerful magic.
Crazy thought. Could these squid faces be using the worms to retrieve their food?
Could they be using the worms to store their phylacteries?
Acid.
That too, but
probably.
given what happened to Plode and what we saw in the stomach when we cut it up,
I can confirm not much would survive long.
Transfer food.
Yeah, nothing would survive long in there. It needs to be a live brain.
Well, that's why I said it was a crazy thought.
But
yeah.
you mentioned storing phylacteries.
Phylacteries.
But the worms, like Canther said, are probably digging, or like Cam said, are probably digging the tunnels so they have quick and easy access.
Yeah, and that's probably how they're controlling them through the phylacteries. They probably already know we're on the way.
I'd say so.
Would a phylactery be the best way to control one? I'd rather imagine something purpose-built would work better. Without risking their immortal lives. Would I know
There's
that?
one.
Would I know if a lich can only have one phylactery?
Yes, a lich only has one phylactery.
But would I know that?
Yes, you would. You would
Okay.
know that. And in the drow, you see him still crossing his arms. Well, you see, you guys are partly correct. They are controlling them through the phylacteries, but you see, there's one lich that is the High Lich, big boss man. At least as much as we know. We've never seen him, and we know he's rumored to have lived here for at least 300 years.
Much like the High Dwarf.
But
Sam looks at career.
Well,
What we know though is he has underling what you call Alhun that control these worms in this way. At least that's our running theory that we've seen. The few engagements we've had with them in their tunnels near our village. I hope somebody's taking notes, just for the love of God.
we're gonna have to rewatch the stream.
So
there is a High Lich that has the Alhoons in it and controlling the worms through their phylacteries.
Who also and the Drows, like, we also believe that he's the one that corrupted the Elder Brain. We don't know if he's an actual Alhun himself or if he's an actual something else. That we don't know because we've never seen him.
So there should be no more phylacteries, but the worms are being controlled by the Alhoons.
No. All the worms, every worm has a phylactery in it, Minnie.
Yeah, you're not getting the idea here, buddy.
Yeah, no.
There's multiple worms.
That part
Yes.
I get.
Each one has in multiple liches. We've only taken out one.
Oh.
And we don't even know if that's the one we fought earlier. So.
Okay, so here's the plan. We get Minnie an acid-proof suit.
I don't like you.
He's not talking to Plode, he's talking about you.
And I wasn't in character. That's why I said Minnie.
So they're in each of the worms. There's minor Alhoons, or basically ones that practice necromancy, that are basically controlling the worms to what the conclave needs to. And then there's one kind of head High Lich that's kind of the big boss man calling the shots on what the Alhoon do and what the rest of the conclave does. This is an organized necromantic
operation
conclave of mind flayers. Yeah, this is pretty uncommon for these kind of mind flayers, as the people that have probably watched or read D&D lore have figured out probably by this point.
Yeah, basically if
they don't do necromancy, they usually don't do this. They usually stick to their kind of on their own.
Usually what happens is when a illithid is found doing any arcane magic, they ousted.
Yep.
And in turn, they wish to figure out a way for them to live forever, so they usually turn into being Alhoons.
Yep.
Plan B.
You said you've seen orcs as well. Have they been getting
Yes.
along?
No, they've been using mainly the orcs as also a source of food, from what we can see. Or have seen.
At least we don't have to worry about that.
We may need to contemplate help. I.e.
We may need to contemplate going and getting the army and letting them deal with it.
That's kind of what yeah.
What if we put the orcs on them?
Gauze is gonna ask.
Do you know where the orcs are?
Do you know if it...
No, but then we may be able to figure it out.
Let Star talk. What you got, Star? You have a question?
Yeah. Gauze is gonna ask the Drow. Do you know where these orcs are coming from? If they have their own place of concentration or camp, or anywhere they're coming from?
Place of concentration. Really?
I don't.
Or camp?
I know.
Possibly. No.
Like
the only way
multiple
you can
camps or
have made it
something?
work.
Concentration of people in facilities. See camp in the dictionary. That's all.
Oh.
Anyway, Star. No. Anyway, the Drow looks to you and he's. Sadly, no. We believe that they've been broken up enough by the Conclave in the ruins that if there is any, they're in small bands, and most of them are running probably for their lives from the brain-sucking squid faces of doom.
Oh damn!
Well,
That weren't my idea.
Oh no. Oh. Anyway.
Yes.
That's that bad, Cantor. That was really bad. Bad. He looks and the sun's starting to come up a bit more, and he's like, "Well, we better head back before daybreak." Is there any other questions that you all have?
Before you go, what should we call you?
Good question. Call him. No, I'm kidding.
I have no name.
I have no name. I am Batman. No, I'm kidding.
I'm Drow Man.
Batman.
I'm Batman.
The name is.
He hasn't fucking pre-done this.
He's the
Solor.
brother
No,
to
I'm
the
actually-
king.
Yeah, Solor. I had a couple names. I just was looking on the list.
Solar?
That would make sense. Solor. Solor.
Solar,
Stellar.
as in
Got it.
as in sun, as in solar, for a
Yeah.
fucking drow.
Yes.
Irony!
Yes. No, irony is not lost on this. Why do you think I was stalling to find one? Okay, because I was like, that would work, but I don't want this one, and it came up. So
I wonder if he would still suffer the same disadvantage as Drow dude in sunlight.
The thing is, he's a half drow.
Eh.
Yeah, that's.
have to find out.
Follow him till the sun comes up just to see.
Stall until turn into sparkling vampires. Oh my god! I'm gonna go there. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna
They
do
do.
that.
No,
Drow's issue with sunlight or just bright light?
bright light.
Sunlight. No, it's actually sunlight. So. It is sun. It should be sunlight. Anyway, continue. Do you guys have any other questions for him before they leave?
You
Nope, think I'm good.
you wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be willing to I don't know, assist if we got a group together to attack this place?
Ha ha ha! Funny. You're funny, little dwarf.
I've got free alcohol.
No, I
Well, I don't have
drink.
enough.
Thank you very much. We have plenty. Anyway.
Must be thirsty all the damn time then.
Well, yes, I always am. That's why I have my own.
Darius is just gonna smack Cam on the back of the head.
What?
Thank
I'm
you.
already hitting that. I already have to hit that
Why
study.
are
I
you
don't wanna be
hitting that?
hitting
You just met him.
I hit Cam on the back of the head. Now he's just had the Minotaur smack him.
Just give slaps going everywhere. Whack, 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 whack.
Just this guy. Just this.
Meanwhile,
goddamn-
each,
or the
each of those
goddamn
slaps
five
you go for the back of his head,
stooges.
just hit his horns.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I
I'm
aim
pretty
low.
sure I'm smart enough to avoid horns, considering I
Yeah.
have them myself.
I aim low to go under them.
You're hitting the back of his neck, then.
He looks to you in rear, and he's like, I have to defend my village, and no, I won't assist you guys with taking them out. They don't venture up our way too much. If you all were to fail, I'm not going to bring that upon the people that I'm responsible for.
All right, have fun with your Sunday morning snacks.
But before you go, if we go back and tell Petrus of you and your people in this village, and he was to send an envoy to you, attack them?
Would I kill them? Is that what you asked?
Yes,
You
if
cut
you-
out, by the way, Brexit.
Yes.
Then would you
kill
attack them?
Yeah. Would you attack?
Would they
like,
receive
it's
the
an
same
envoy?
greeting we did?
Probably,
Well,
depending on who it was, but yes, probably.
If they were even an envoy directly from Petrus to try and talk to you, sort of get a feel.
If it was
for what's
Petrus
going on down
himself,
here.
I'd probably attack him.
Fair enough.
Do you have a preference for who would be sent? I believe is the question he's trying to get at.
They would all be attacked if they got sent.
But why does it matter?
My
Who is it?
answer.
Then the next question I pose to you is, would you be able to keep your people safe if Aileron was to, say, fall?
All?
I
You're
know.
cutting out like crazy, Brexit, so...
Sorry, it's the internet here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Aileron were to fall. It nearly did very recently, and right now we have no idea of the enemy's forces of deployment nor where they're aiming to attack. We know that Avalon has been completely taken and is being cordoned off by an enemy fleet.
So, I'm assuming chaos in the cataclysm... Are we having another cataclysm? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, seeing as we've had it with a mad wizard and time travel, yes.
Time travel? What?
You don't need to know. You weren't involved.
You weren't involved! Just... The drow actually laughs time travel. How quaint.
Yes. 50
He's
years
not
ago.
he's not wrong. They correctly guessed some of my actions in terms of blueprint designs and who was given them that. Of which they should not have known unless something happened.
Worf, what did you do?
Let's
Yeah,
just
maybe
say
shoot yourself.
it was there was time travel and there was nothing left at the end. There was nothing.
Wolf, what did you do?
Because of you?
No, not because of me.
In the background. Oh my god.
I'm just confirming the fact that there was indeed time travel.
So you all have already manipulated timeline. Let me get this right. You've manipulated the timeline to cause it to end. Why shouldn't I kill you all right here, right now?
Not through our own volition, and we were sent back.
And
I see.
Yes, we actually stopped one of the catastrophes that ended up happening in that other timeline, and in turn, we lost a friend who turned out to be alive when we came back here. It's massively complicated.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
God damn it.
You mean Tazar?
Do you know
Wait.
Tazar?
Of course I do.
Yes, Tazar. He was.
He's one of the few people that I will talk to.
Yes, he was a.
Alderaan.
He was a compatriot of ours previously, and he was stuck. Got sent back 50 years in time into the wizard's den, where we all got teleported 50 years ahead, while sacrificed himself to save us. We thought he was gone, but turns out he was still alive.
Just really, really
So
old.
he is. So he is serving the king now. He is with Petrus.
Yes, he is doing something. His order or something along those lines.
He let's just say me and him have a little bit of a history.
From the outfits you're wearing, they were similar.
Does this elf look like this similar elf that I saw in the bar?
It's different. No,
It's the same style of outfit.
Yeah.
What Wallace said earlier. Yeah. So.
Oh, sorry.
Was this the village that he came from initially? Or
No.
No.
No. That is farther east from here. That is on the other side of Osterish, actually.
If it was, we'd all be currently fighting for our lives.
Yes, true.
Yes, you would. Let's just say I made a pilgrimage there a couple of times over the years, and I helped train some of their people, and I knew his father.
If Hazar was to come here, would you be willing to talk with him?
He'd probably be the only one that I could probably stand, yes.
Right. Note for when we get back.
Tell Tazar he needs to go talk to Growlman in the forest.
Solar?
Solar.
Solar powered drow.
Solar powered drow. But if this is, you see him look. He's like, well, if you go into the ruins, I warn you that you probably won't walk out. Probably too many of them before you.
Now here's the part where us as players has to figure out if that's just the character or if that's the DM going, do it so I can kill you, please.
That is the question.
Do it, I dare you.
TPK?
Total party kill? Yeah.
And Waller is being quiet because, he doesn't want to give it away.
I don't
Your
doubt
decision.
Waller.
It's your guys' decision, so...
Oh yeah, I know it's our decision.
I don't
I'm
doubt
just saying that you're
fucking Waller would attempt that shit.
you're not giving it away because you're being a sneaky bitch.
Uh-huh. I gotta leave
Good.
something in here. I can't give you fucking everything.
No, that's what keeps it fun, man.
I give you guys a lot of shit, man.
You really
I give you guys
do.
a lot of shit. Yeah. But...
Well,
You're also trying
one
harder
I'm
to
not.
kill us lately.
Oh, alright. Especially Minnie.
Yeah, there's been a lot.
I'm just waiting for
Stay
every
alive.
country's assassins to try and come and get him because of Osterreich becoming
They're gonna
Osterreich.
find out that he sold stuff to the fucking Germans.
They just add an E in there and bada bing bada boom.
I can just imagine this being like one of the next meme images
Osterreich?
for how the DM's plans go south. DM has current world plan and world events plotted. Player sells tank designs to future Germans. Well, shit. Well, I say...
Fuck me in the ass.
I say we head back to the city and, give the updated information so we can hopefully get reinforcements before, at least attempting to step into that nightmare. Rear shakes as basically he remembers the all the tentacles.
Not the tentacles.
No.
Not again.
I can still feel it on my head.
So I think we should have a discussion about what we're gonna do. God.
I
What's
also
that?
think we should leave the vicinity of his village so he can go home.
Yes. We
Yes.
might want to set up a camp, get some food, rations, and prep. We'll discuss this.
In which case, we may want to tell him, we're going to set up camp, like, that way. Don't worry, we won't come back this way.
If you do, you all will be shot. I will make sure of that.
Yeah, we get it.
Fair enough.
And you just see him like walk backwards into a tree and some bushes and disappear. Just gone. Wow, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Overly dramatic elves.
Master, the old man disappeared.
Very perceptive.
Very perceptive.
Yes, Plode. We must continue on. Should I use my locate object spell to see if there are any more of those phylacteries roaming around within 1,000 feet?
You realize how short that is, right?
I do, but
Yeah.
it'll give us about 10 seconds of extra timing.
Are you... Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using the ritual, or are you using your spell?
I don't think it is ritual, because I have the spell as well now.
Yeah, it's not. This is actually embedded in my weapon right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure detect magic was the ritual.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's embedded
Okay.
in your weapon.
Turns out I could do that all along, and
Yes.
just figured that out. So, yeah. Good news.
Good news, everyone.
Yeah, Minnie, you look down, and it looks like a really, really hot wall in an infrared camera. Like, if you'd actually look at one. Like, below you, like, you look, like, towards the ground, and you see them, like, there's at least 10 of them that you can see. Like, they're about 600 feet down. Like, they're deep, but you can see them.
Shooting about.
Yep. And there's at least 10 of them within the vicinity that you can see.
O'Rear's gonna tug on one of, Cam's clothes and be like, Cam? There's like 10 of them.
What?
10 of
Wait,
what
I do-
over here?
Say that again?
There's 10 of them within 1,000 feet. Phylacteries moving around.
Many.
Factories?
And then a rear, you see one, and there's 2 of them in this one. It's like on the same line. It looks like there's 2 of them together.
Oh, the worms are screwing.
No, that's just a bigger worm.
One of them
Nope.
has 2 inside of it.
Big worm.
Are you talking about the worms? over
I
here?
don't know. I'm only sensing the phylacteries around.
With what?
What do you mean of what?
With, like, I don't know what spell you're using.
I just cast the locate object spell. And since I know what the phylactery looks like and have seen it before, I can...
Are you using locate object?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, you still see it. I'm gonna allow it. We're already there, so we'll allow it.
I can see the item and it moving
Yeah.
around and doing that within 1,000 feet. I just don't know what...
In future reference, that is for a specific item, by the way.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used
One
it.
item, not
Oh,
the same type.
It's
No,
very
you can use it for
specific.
that.
No.
Yeah.
Can
Very
you?
Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of particular kind.
Oh, okay. So yes.
Then it goes
The
for
nearest
the...
one
works.
object, I guess, then.
But I guess because they're so close together, it sort of pinged them all.
Yeah.
I don't know. It said object, but...
We'll just roll it.
Roll with it.
It just worked really well this one time for some weird reason.
Mm-hmm.
All the weird magic going around, I guess.
Yep.
Magical interference fell in your favor.
Not 20.
We should go.
We should bail.
How long has
we
it
should
been
not-
since Solar walked away?
About 20 minutes at this point.
So he's gone.
Yeah.
Walk and talk or walk and ride?
Well, to discuss a plan. And you think that,
TLDR leave?
well,
Do that and discuss.
they're below us, so I say we go
Away.
down the track a bit. Obviously, Araya can keep tracking them if they're below us, and we can find a place to stop and just sort of debate what we're about to do.
This
Duration's
spell,
10 minutes.
Yeah, concentration required, so.
I was about to ask how long it lasted.
Well, you're sitting in the back of the fucking wagon. What are you concentrating on other than the spell?
What wagon?
The
No,
wagon
like the
got
last 10
destroyed,
minutes.
remember?
That's worm
You
food.
can't ride my little wood wagon. Wheels are broken. The axles are sagging.
Okay, so whose horse is he riding on?
It's a good
I don't know,
question.
I'm
Probably mine.
Tony.
Two
And-
dwarves on one horse.
I mean, in terms of weight, that's probably the best idea.
Yeah.
2 dwarves on a single pony. That poor fucking pony.
Yeah, I'm kind of light for a
2 dwarves,
dwarf.
1 pony.
God.
Oh, God.
9.
9.
Poison.
Yes, we'll go with I'm on the pony for now.
For now.
Rear grumbling, get back on
Yeah.
the pony and get fucking horses, pony. Load, we have to make you bigger again so I can ride you.
My.
Oh
I
my.
was waiting for that.
So what
think
are we
King-
doing? We staying here in like downtown Main Street
Downtown.
of Wormville, or
Master, I don't want any more worms.
Um,
I'm told they make deworming medicine for animals. It might work.
Can I have some?
We I feel like we should
Move on down the track a bit.
I feel like we should get Petrus to commission a deworming fleet. You know, picture it as something like a whaling fleet, but with airships, and they go after worms.
I can picture it now. They fly over.
They
One
just
of them
fly
comes
over,
out,
one
and they
pops
throw a
up, they
fucking
just
spear.
nail
Spear
the
it.
fucking harpoon
Fucking
gun
harp.
and yank it the fuck out of the ground.
So, how many worms did you say you sensed?
I sensed 10 phylacteries.
In
2
what direction are they in?
below, as a rear just points
He just
straight
points-
down.
He just points like everywhere below you guys.
And in general,
all over.
here
We should
direction.
go.
Ear.
Uh,
We should go.
That was the
Gauze is
implication.
good.
Commander
Star.
Shepard. And
We should go.
Yeah, Gauze is gonna just start riding on, or riding away from this location.
My rear's keeping the concentration, so for the next 10 minutes.
Right, so we're riding.
As you guys move back down the road you came from, and it seems to dissipate to like one about every 45 minutes to an hour at this point. A rear that you see kind of just moving through, and then a couple hours go by, you don't see any.
I can only keep it up for 10 minutes.
Yeah, so as you guys go, you dissipate, and boom, it's gone. And yeah, so you don't know if you're safe or not then. Okay.
did they follow?
No, they did not follow.
Yeah, so while we were going to back down the track, he would have been. I guessing if they weren't following, then he would have lost sight of them prior to the 10 minutes.
Yeah, because it's only
Mhm.
1,000. But did I see any more pop
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, there's some in front of you as you guys walk. You watch like 1 or 2 go in front of you by. One of them literally goes like right down where the road would be, and it's literally looks like there's a whole like worm highway like subway network.
How
The best way
many
to describe it.
fucking liches are there?
That makes me think of the Argonian fast travel in Black Marsh.
There's
You
a
go- you
lot.
go-
What's an Argonian?
If you've never
In
heard
total,
of it,
Mini, for the 10 minutes you saw about 15. That give you a good number. That 10-minute time frame.
I want to say their burrow speed is 30 feet per round, so roughly the same speed we're going. Maybe a little bit slower.
So you saw about 15 new ones on top of the 10 that you saw initially.
Oh, 25 total?
25 in total.
Oh, shit.
At least.
I wonder if Solar knows about that, because sounds like the village could be up one day and gone the other.
They're drow, they're deepkin. They probably can feel them moving through the vibration alone.
I'm sure the village people will be fine.
They're probably more used to it than we are.
If they could feel all of them and still stayed there, then Cam may be right about their intelligence.
Well, they've been fighting them and winning. Well, winning is objective term.
Winning in a relative term. Yeah, I was going to say very relative on that one.
They keep winning the battles.
It's a war of attrition, and eventually they're going to lose it because undead.
There's not enough of them. Yeah. The drow actually are good guys in this one. I went there, so.
What do you mean you went there? Of course there's some good
drow. I went there.
Yeah, there are some good drow.
Drow usually are bad guys in a lot of the games I've seen, so.
So a Durgar, but hey ho.
Alright, well, the spell's dissipated. I can't keep it up any longer, so we'll have to find a place we hope is good.
4 hours, so.
Yeah, I'm here to see you.
So I guess we're just sort of traveling back down.
Oh my fucking god!
What did he do? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
He made a Viagra joke.
Star only just now got it.
Yeah.
Only took me like 5 seconds.
Sorry, we don't have Viagra ads around here. Anyway.
I'm on.
What are our thoughts here? We're just gonna roll on through and just keep back towards the capital, or?
Well, I mean, I think we need to gather more forces in some way, shape, or form before we even step foot in those ruins. So.
I mean, we could do a light scouting in ruins and just see what kind of resistance
the edge.
Yeah, we could get a gauge of the kind of resistance going up against. Then we can use that as reinforcement to the report we give back to Petrus.
This is true. I could send Plode.
And then if he gets trapped.
Bye, Plode.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia!
He will be gone. How
Ban
far?
him and just make a new one.
Pretty much. How far can Glint travel?
Glint is a phoenix.
You'll fly high.
How far can you travel?
I mean, he carries me, so.
Well, knowing a rear, he'll be blow his legs off, so probably not far.
Or he'll drunkenly trip over himself.
Plode can travel anywhere as long as it's on the same plane. It doesn't have to be a distance away from me. I don't know.
I'm just confused why you think a bird would have a limited distance it could travel.
Oh, so we could use Glint to scout from the air.
Yeah, we could do that, but we may have to enter. And I guess if we have to enter, we could have Plode on point.
Pretty much, just because I can see through Plode, so.
I feel
like
like
I was gonna look to Darius.
Okay.
I was gonna look to Darius and ask him, so you know more about these things. I do have a ring of invisibility. Would they be able to track me with it if I were invisible?
That would be based on whether they could sense you.
Yes.
That is the question.
They are quite deceptive creatures. And undead ones as well. Yeah, there's just standard undead down there. You could probably get past them quite easily. But you are entering that layer, and with the information of a corrupted elder brain, the elder brain can sense anything that enters the sort of inner layers of the sanctum.
An
So
elder brain.
Yes.
Can I get a TLDR? Or should I actually even ask that? Actually, do you know what an elder brain is out of character?
Well, in character, do you know what one is?
I probably never fought mind flayers before, so nope.
I'm just, all my information's off records, so.
Hey man, I just deal with monsters, not where the aberrations.
Well, the brain part is quite literal. It is literally a gigantic brain that they keep in a pool, and that's usually where the babies are put in as well. Their little larvals. But a corrupted one, I have no idea how much control that has, nor what it's doing to mitigate the population of the colony. So who knows? There's your TLDR on your fucking elder brains.
Oh fuck me, I forget you can't actually say that.
So, are we doing scouting mission, or are we doing get the fuck back to Dodge?
I'd say do a scouting mission, because if we do come across with resistance quite early into that, that sort of gives us a lot more cause to get back and get reinforced.
Alright.
Then we can back it up with literally where we took like 2 steps in, and then they sort of started throwing themselves at us.
Scouting mission it is, then, I think.
Darius is going to look towards Cam and go, I guess Glint's up first to have a look at the area around it.
I don't think I've ever let on that I can actually talk to Glint.
No, you haven't.
From what we've probably observed,
I mean,
Glint doing its thing, and you made like passing things at whatever Glint goes over to. Like with the angler thing.
Arir just assumes that it works the same as the construct in him.
I mean, nothing more than I've been deliberately treating Glint, at least publicly, no different than I would a trained hawk.
But you also said that you would send Glint to scout, so you literally just said that a minute ago.
I never did.
Well, I did. No,
That was Mini.
Because Arir assumes that it's literally the exact same function as him and Plode.
Right, sorry. I thought it was Cam that said that. My bad.
Nope, that was me.
So Darius will turn to Cam and go, can Glint scout from the sky for us?
I mean, it might be rather understanding his report, unless you understand Squawk.
Yeah, you see through Glint?
Glint is a bird.
Plode's a construct.
Area. Just shut up for a second.
Over here. The food.
Shut up. It's like...
I love that's a standard thing in this group. Just over here. Shh.
Arir will pull out his alcohol and good.
Well, Cam,
At least he'll
not to
die
oust you
drunk.
out or anything, but you do seem to be, well, what can I say? You're gonna be different from all of us.
Well, judging by the scales, yes.
Yes. But from what I've noticed, you seem to have a good amount of control over your bird. At least able to tell it what to do, so...
Have you ever seen someone go falconing?
Once before, I believe.
Once before, I believe.
Okay, cut
I'm
the
gonna
bleep
assume
part.
that's a yes.
Yes.
Did you notice anything different between the way that they treated their falcon and the way I treat Glint?
Ooh, here we go. This could be a catch. Does Cam actually know falconeering?
Falconry?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be a
Yes.
relatively well-known highborn pastime?
Yeah. Yeah.
A highborn?
Are you
People
asking
of
would Cam? Are you asking
influence.
would Cam know how to do it, or would Cam know of it?
How to do it? Would you
Cam
have
has a
ever
That's
been
up to
falconry
you
trained?
right
glove.
there.
First off,
I'd be.
so he at least knows a general idea of what's involved.
So he's sort of going through the motions and hoping it looks right.
Kind of.
But
But
you
it's
gonna
also a
want to roll
phoenix, not a
something to
falcon.
see if. Yeah.
Goz, fucking roll a perception. Or no, would it be an insight?
I would say either insight or investigation.
Investigation or insight, yeah.
Which roll?
And if you want to do a deception check, Mr.
You
Cancer,
believe
go
I am
for
a
it.
master of falconry.
Yeah.
Roll
What'd you roll?
I rolled a
Natural
natural
20?
20.
And there's a 1. There's maybe a chance.
Yes, there's
One
always
moment.
a
Let me look at
chance.
my bonus.
Nah,
Hang on.
I got some.
I rolled a 32.
I know he is a.
Fucking.
He is the best, most experienced falconer you've ever seen.
I have a fucking magical bird. Of course I am.
God.
I need to look at something that I have.
Now, if he's within sight, I can get a general idea of what might be over there by how he acts. But I can't exactly send him off into a city and have him report like some scout.
Well, if he's flying high enough that you could still keep eye contact on him, that'd be fair. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
It'd be more a question of does he attack it or not? Or does he immediately turn tail and run?
Well, probably be out of
was
danger's
essentially
way.
how I ran, which was what I did for the, which is what I did 2 nights ago. Jaws.
Well, if you want to put Glint up there to scout for us, it's on you.
I have an ability. I'm just not sure how to use it here.
What ability is it?
1 second.
Won't know nor be able to help you unless you tell us the ability star.
Yeah.
Or at least what it does.
It's part of primal.
Primeval awareness?
Yes. I can't speak for some reason, but you have the innate ability to with beasts, and they recognize you as a kindred spirit. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas to a beast. As an action, and read its basic mood and intent. You learn its emotional state, whether affected by magic of any sort. Short-term needs as food, such as food or safety, and actions to take to persuade it not to attack.
That's
Don't think that works on magical
basically,
creatures. Does it?
basically,
No.
what you could do with that, to the best of my knowledge, is you would be able to like ask a squirrel to go up in a tree and bring you something down, kind of thing.
yeah.
Or convince a wolf not to eat you.
Yeah, it's not
it's
so much of like,
basically-
so hey, what did you see? What you're looking for in that case would be
I know.
speak with
I
animals.
can't speak to the thing. Or
There is a spell
It's
for
not
that,
like
Yeah,
well,
speak with
there's
animals.
also a whole and there's also a whole
but
class
that
does
also
it too
wouldn't
with
work on a
Beastmaster.
phoenix.
So no, because Phoenix are magical. So
Yay!
Yep.
yeah, my idea was to maybe have it scout, come back, and if you couldn't figure out if it saw anything, then I could try to get an idea if it saw anything, given off its mood or something. I don't know.
the best
Far off.
from the GM perspective, the best scout that you would probably have would be Plode, to be honest, because Plode
And he can see directly through them.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I should have that spell. I have an optional, or one of my options as a spell is oh wait, no.
I know speak with animals is an option, but it wouldn't apply in this case.
No.
No, but
Animal
minis
or
would be the
beast
best.
vision.
Still, you need to have a beast that would be willing to do that, to go there where you needed to go and know of it. That's the big thing. So
I
the
could
best,
tell
the
a raven
best
to
in
go a
the
certain direction,
case.
maybe.
Good luck with that. The best option is Plode. So.
Best option is Plode.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to send Plody over there.
Plode it is.
Come on, Plode, go.
Plode to go scout ahead.
Plode's gonna go by himself to go scout. So you see the smaller construct go running off away from the road and then disappear.
Skitter.
It's doing the fucking Crunk scene from Emperor's New Groove.
It's
round the room.
I do have Glint flying overhead of us.
Okay.
Just as general.
Alright, so Plode is.
Oh my god, I'd have to touch it.
Yes,
if
you
I
would.
touch Clint, finger would go.
You wouldn't there's technically no damage from just touching Glint.
Unless he wants to hurt you.
Trying to do violence against him, there is damage involved.
Yeah. Anyway, so
also that
Plode
wouldn't
goes...
work because he's not a beast. He is technically an elemental.
So Plode goes running off.
Before he does, I'm gonna give Plode basically an arcane mine.
You're
level...
giving him a mine.
Yep.
If it's Glyph of Warding, it won't work.
Nope.
Okay.
I can basically create a Bouncing Betty out of mana. So, yeah.
He's just strapped a fucking claymore to Plode's chest.
Kinda, yeah.
Allahu Akbar.
And furthermore, I'm also going to strap the breaching charge to that arcane mine and put it in Plode's hand. And basically say, if shit hits the fan, throw this and run the other way.
Rip Plode.
So you mean charge into the enemy with this on? That's what you just did.
No, it's more, well, I charged the arcane mine with basically inanimate object. I can set it so it's, tripwire type detonation once it's on the ground.
The thing is Plode is not an inanimate object, so... Is it Plode himself, or are you going to give him something else?
No, I gave...
He's carrying something.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So he just scribbled on a rock and handed it.
Basically, yeah. It could be whatever
Took a
inanimate
rock,
object.
wrote grenade on it, and said, "Here, it's a grenade."
Here.
Grenade! In Dwarvish.
If you believe
Just like
hard enough,
looking at him, going, "What the
it
fuck
will
are you doing
explode.
over here?"
When
orc, spelled
this
with a K.
gets when this gets turned into like a shitty anime, it'll have it like in Japanese on the rock, and it'll just say grenade in Dwarven or something.
We all knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Boomstone.
And goes, over here, what's that?
Rear picks up a stick and writes boomstick on it. Don't touch it! Don't touch it! It is.
Well, I'm not gonna
actually
touch
It's
it, I
live.
already know
It's
you.
hot. It's hot.
Hey Waller,
Hot
what if
potato.
he needs
Yeah.
to be? What if he needs to be an elemental or a monstrosity?
Elemental,
That's
I
a
believe.
good question. Okay.
Because I've found stat blocks for phoenixes that list either.
I would say for yours it would be elemental.
Okay.
So you
I
mean
mean,
like
it's a bird of
Which,
flame.
speaking
so.
of, if anybody tries monstrosity bullshit against me, they're gonna find an axe in their forehead. I don't care if you're a party member or not.
What do you mean monstrosity bullshit?
I'm
um,
technically spells that affect monstrosities affect me because
Oh,
because
good
I'm a
news? I
minotaur.
don't have any spells. It just means I do more damage to you. And what was the other thing? Oh, I think I have better saves against spells.
Yes, you have better saves against monstrosities because they're your favorite enemy.
Huh.
So.
You gain advantage, basically.
Yep.
Plus
Yep.
2 to damage rolls.
He gets a bunch of
Weapon
stats. So
attacks.
you guys watch as Plode walks off as the walking fucking magic bomb that he is now. Off, and you go bloop 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 bloop. A couple hours go by. Are you guys going to continue on the main road then, like towards the capital, or
I
are you
highly
guys
doubt
going
we
to
would.
stop?
I highly doubt we would have just abandoned Plode like that. We would wait until we got some kind of report.
I mean, we
guess.
can move along the edge.
Yeah.
We're kind of doing our own outer
Yeah.
scouting. While Plo does the inner scouting.
So Plode goes running in there. Now the question is are you being stealthy with Plode?
Yes. Yeah, he's moving.
All right.
He's moving slowly.
I need a stealth check with disadvantage.
Nice.
Does
Great.
You know, he's already
Tony.
left, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Plode has.
Ah, fuck! I missed an opportunity. Pass without
Stealth with
trace.
disadvantage, Minnie.
Okay.
It's a
Ooh.
large construct with freaking
Oh, it's dwarf size
Medium
now.
small.
explosives on it. Yeah, medium-sized construct with explosives.
I rolled a
What?
6 with disadvantage.
Ha ha ha! What did you
Oh
get on
boy.
the other one? I'm just curious.
The other one was a 16.
Okay. So, Claude starts walking through the ruins and to kind of give you a scene. You guys are kind of watching when you guys approach this area here on the map. We'll say for the simplicity of everything, we're looking over here, like out this way. You guys kind of came this way, and out here there is some like rises like this. This is in a valley right here. And you guys look down in the valley, and you just see the ruins. Like it's crumbling rocks. Think Osgiliath from Lord of the Rings, kind of how it looked, where it's just like broken building pieces out everywhere.
Well, it would have been helpful if I got a telescope. Shit.
Yep. People would go running through there very confidently, Minnie, or rear, and you watch him as like he's not really acting stealthy. You told him to be stealthy, but Float is trying his best to be stealthy. It's not. He doesn't understand the concept of stealth.
Well,
he's literally going through. Ba, 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 ba.
And you guys watch Plode go down there. You could see him from where you're at, and you see there's a couple of smoke stacks from look like small fires. Probably orcs. Not sure. It's like orcs, and you see kind of them. You see up into the sky, and Plode literally walks right through one of the camps with it, and the orcs all you see like little specks of orcs just look at him like.
Fuck. The orcs don't even attack. They're so confused as to what the fuck is
they're
going
confused.
Plode just goes through ba 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 ba. Da-nya-nya.
Like literally 20 seconds with the orcs right there.
Passes. He passes one like on his way there. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Ba ba ba. Continues on. Do they do anything?
You hear them, they start talking, like they start conversing. They don't attack it or anything. Like they know better, probably not to mess with it. And they just kind of go back to what they're doing, and they're all like, whatever. And I need you to roll another stealth check, please. Disadvantage.
Sorry, we all saw this from the hill, right?
Yes, you all watched it from the hill.
Rear's watching it through Plode's eyes, just like shaking his head, like, oh,
watching through
God.
Literally, all that happens is Darius just fucking face palms.
I rolled a 4. It got worse.
Oh, it got worse.
You know, hang on. I think I may have something for this. If you don't mind, Waller. For this stupid roll. Plode turns turns around to the village and asks them if they've seen anything for the Illitids or...
The orcs?
Have you seen any orcs around? He asked the orcs.
No, he asks the orcs about the ruins. Still mumbling, ba, 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 ba.
And you just watch, you guys watch this as, like, Plode walks by. Apparently he gets lost enough to where he makes, like, a circle and comes back through the same camp he just went through. And you see Plode stop, and then it looks like he's talking to them from where you guys are sitting.
Avir? What is Plode doing?
I don't want to talk about it. He's he thinks he's a ninja. He's trying to now talk to the orcs, and Arir's head is just like
the orcs
as low as it can go.
They don't answer. He's not even like they don't answer. They just kind of stare at him, and you see one of them pick up his sword, and they walk up to Plode and they like poke him, and Plode doesn't do anything. You just see him like poking the construct, like poking it.
What are
you doing? What does Arir do?
Ow. Ow.
Arir just kind of, you know, he's short now, so I'm guessing the sword is poking his head.
Probably poking him right in the face.
It's like right in the face, like in the eye, like one of the eyes in your vision. You see like the sword hitting like your eye. It's like freaking you out a little bit.
God damn it, Plode will just Plode kind of just like lifts up his hand, and goes, mine.
And you watch as Plode like just punches it, and you see it explode. Minnie, you just see him like,
oh shit,
punch the arcane mind, and you just watch him explode him and the orcs.
Oh god.
Oh shit, I didn't see that coming. Okay.
Whoops.
Well,
he was attacked. He took that as an attack, so he
Plode takes 2d6 plus 4 damage.
Alright, I'll roll it.
I take it you're gonna roll for that? And all targets additionally take 1d6 plus 4. 8.
Okay.
12 total?
Yeah, no, you guys watch as Plode, you watch as the orcs are just completely evaporated by the explosion. Like there's no saving from that.
And from the dust, we see Plode missing his arm again.
How much damage did it do?
It did 12 damage to Plode.
Cool. Plode's almost dead.
He fucking survived.
I mean, I guess shape charges. Yo.
Career, can you get him up here? So, one, you can repair him, and then I can put pass without trace on him.
Plode, come on, come back, please.
Roll another stealth check with disadvantage.
He's just at
Fuck's sake.
full speed. He's just booking it. 60 feet per sec, whatever.
Boom, 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 boom.
He's
All
not
right.
stealth dropped. I'm gonna just have Plode and book it back as fast as he can.
We'll get back.
I'm like, I'm gonna turn to the rest of the
boy.
group and say, stealth
Oh boy.
doesn't work with Plode.
And you guys see you see Plode running back up the hill, and you see a couple more specks come out of the ruins. Something very familiar for what you fought before.
I can get off on knee and go invisible.
Wargs and orcs on wargs chasing Plode.
Brilliant.
And there's about 10 of them.
Plode's moving at 60 feet per whatever unit of measure. 60 is his move speed now.
Meters per second.
Well, I mean, if he's dashing, then his move speed would be 120.
120.
Oh yeah.
So
he's cruising. I don't know if these things are catching up to him with that, but...
Oh no, they're catching up to him.
Wargs, they're fast.
I can go. I can double your. I can pretty much go 180 feet per dash. I think and go 60s. 90s. No, it's 90. These ones are catching Plode. They're catching Plode.
Will Plode make it to the rest of the group before they make it to him, or will they make it to Plode first?
Probably not, unless you want to bring all the wargs on top of the group.
Alright. Well... let's go with...
I wasn't expecting Plode to roll solo, even with disadvantage, but...
Oh yeah,
Here
yeah,
we
he
are.
doesn't... It doesn't do stealth.
Does he have a negative modifier?
No, it's just 0.
No, but his
Stealth,
modifier
stealth
is
is a
0.
dex stat.
Yeah, I forgot that I have Fast Without Trace spell for a second. I probably should have applied it to him before he left. Just to help out.
Shit.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Your decision. You either bring him back to you guys and bring all the wargs to you, or...
What do you say, 10 of them?
Yeah, there's about 10 of them.
I was gonna ask the group, what do you want to do? 10 wargs following Plode? Bring him back here for destruction attempt? Or...
So... Out of character, did the mine just look like a rock with some inscriptions on it?
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
I guess
picked...
It was literally a magical... It was a runic grenade that he basically made, so...
Pretty much.
Carved a rune and it turned it into explosive.
Basically, I'll turn to the rest of the group and say, do we want to fight, or... not? If not, I can have Plode redirect, and I'll build a new one.
How fast can you make those mines?
And how many times can you do it?
Because if we set up a minefield after Plode comes in...
Most I can have right now is 2, and I'm not even sure on that. I have to ask Waller for clarification. So for now, assume 1.
2, so he has 1 left. So...
Well, I think this is at 1 at a given time. Maybe not. Let's just assume I can only do 1 more for now.
Well, that plan kind of went out the window.
Blood's getting closer.
How many words are there?
10.
10 that you can see.
Shit.
Plus the writers, so...
We have 2 options. Either go now or set up for ambush. Anyone else here?
Maria will vote ambush, unless he's outvoted.
Cam
Darius?
Cam can go either way.
Yeah, either way.
Yep, same thing for Carbon.
I'd ambush it is then?
run, or fight. Ambush, run, or fight.
I'd say we ambush it.
Yeah, Gaz is
Get that
gonna
surprise
agree.
round.
Gaz are gonna agree and set up for ambush.
And I'm doing the same. I'm gonna make the last mine and place it in a good spot where Plode will run by it, but not trigger it. And then obviously, hopefully, the rest will.
Oh, you guys.
Are you having connection issues, Brexit?
It's more of the laptop rather than the connection.
Freezing.
Like I got in earlier and then I think I overloaded it. So
Here, Bex, I can do this maybe. Or you got
What?
mini stream.
It's up.
yeah, I just use mini. That may buffer quite weirdly. But
How late of a delay is it right now?
I have no idea.
I know Discord. I can just stream on Discord and it has no delay. But
There's always
also,
some
we're
delay.
talking about
I
we're
don't have
talking about
Discord on.
turn-based.
Yeah, I don't have Discord on this laptop.
It's...
But on my phone.
Oh, let me check how much of a delay there is.
It's probably 30 seconds.
30 secs.
So
I'm gonna throw up my stream. It'll be private, but I'm gonna set the delay to minimal.
Where are you setting that up to?
So, we'll use this. You guys are setting up along the road that's near here. We'll just use this road again. Where would y'all like to set up? And go ahead and set it up.
Alrighty. It's about a 30-second delay, yeah. Okay. Well, Arrears placed the... where I'm assuming...
Mark, we're going to place the mine and everything.
Okay. I'm assuming he's running from this direction. He's not coming down the road, is he? He's coming from the side of it?
We'll see. Just 1 second. Load, I will place load.
Okay.
Load is coming from, like, this direction right here.
Alright.
You got trees and shit? Or is it just kind of like grassland?
It's kind of like hilly with some rocks, some shrubs, bushes.
When you
So
say
it's
some
kinda
rocks, you
all-
talking like baseball size or Volkswagen Beetle size?
More
Variation.
like soda machine size. And like some shale, like the shale rocks too as well. It's kind of that scrub. Yeah, almost dead earth kind of thing, but it's got some rocks to it. So it's kind of all around this road. This road's in pretty disrepair too, by the way, because no one really comes out here.
I'm gonna ask this because of spell slots. After we fought the worm, did we get a long rest? I wasn't sure about that.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm
and
gonna
you leveled
give myself...
up anyway.
I didn't know
So when you level up to, level ups get automatically reset everything too.
Oh, does that include Plode's health?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. So he's not almost dead. Okay.
No.
Oh, well, oh shit, that changes things, I guess.
Yeah, level ups are kind of cool like that. So
it's like Fallout. Actually, it's literally like Fallout.
It's literally
that's
like
where they got it from.
literally like
Literally
any
where they
RPG.
got it from.
Yeah.
More like
Alright.
Skyrim, since you also get Anna as well, I guess. Where would you want to be put, Brexit? Are you watching my stream or Minis?
Trying to get the thing loading up. It's just that I had an issue with closing down a tabletop, so having an issue.
If it works better, I always auto accept Steam streams, which is a relatively short delay. But it's also a Steam stream, and they're slightly buggy.
Yeah, messaging me continuously does not help when it's trying to load up the message box.
You might just want to watch YouTube on your phone or
Someone
something.
is at the door for some reason.
Yeah. Just
It's your
grab my phone.
brother.
Alright, hold on. Things being stupid. Okay, let's try this. I ship streaming in real time. Or close to it.
Alright, boys and girls. Here's the ones chasing Plode. Those will go over here. Alright. Alright, boys and girls.
It is time.
It is time. Alright, Keith, you're back yet? No?
I don't think so. He went to answer the door.
Buying me time.
All right, now I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, where are these pop machine rocks?
Like right here. Where the dot is.
The mine's there.
Where the mine is, they're just like right in front of the mines. Kind of scattered all over.
In front of the
And
mine.
then there's some over here as well too, on the backside, so help me. Here, we'll do one there. There.
We should pull up a like a scenery thing. That way we can
Yeah,
just drop
I'm
these down.
gonna do that. I'm gonna do that after tonight, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna build my battle maps this way, though. We can.
It's
Here,
a
so
lot
like
better
there.
because, you know, we have a consistent scale and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, there you go. That help you guys a bit with our representation.
Oh, could you zoom out?
Alright. So where's Plode gonna go? Minnie?
Plode is
While
gonna.
everybody's setting up.
Let's see here.
Carband,
Okay,
just
so
gonna
that's-
stand in the road like a boss.
Yeah, Plode's heading straight this way, basically right past the mine, so he doesn't set it off. But
Are there any rocks between where our group is and the mine?
On the road here, like on this side of the road.
Close to the edge of the road, yeah. On where they are, where the enemy are.
But there was
That's
some like
where
that. Oh,
that
okay.
here, some here, that. Those were all the ones that are like big enough to hide behind our. Is the gray marks. So
If you're more than 10 feet away from the mine, nothing happens to you.
Well, you'd also have cover with the rock, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm doing this for Brexit.
Yeah, I'm.
All right, Minnie.
All right.
Waiting for the straight rocks.
Nice going through some of the. I had cards for you out. So.
All right. So I'm gonna
distance
move.
and movements.
I think it's the initial like loading that's really fucking killing it
Yeah.
when it comes to tabletop. So all the ones you marked are big enough to hide behind.
Yes, all the blue ones are.
Right, can I be behind the one that's closest to the road?
So this one right here, yeah, that one star. Be number 4.
So the stream may fuck around a bit. I changed the settings to update because. So.
Yeah, it's just sort of frozen there for a second. It may update.
Carban, are you gonna stay where you're at, or are you gonna get in closer?
It should be setting
with one of those rocks.
Yeah, so yeah, set behind 4.
Yeah, it works.
All right, go ahead, Minnie. You're moving, so.
Alrighty. So I can go. The squares are 5 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna move right here.
Okay, go for it.
So Plode's gonna still cruising along, run right past Darius, and right there. That's his full move speed. Yeah, still singing the song. Da 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 da.
Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na.
Plode, shut the fuck. Oh wait.
You're not my master.
I don't actually say that out loud, by the way.
By the way, there you go. And
He gives himself away like.
They don't know where I'm at. I'm still invisible.
These guys are in full online, by the way. So like,
They're charging him in the line.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So.
Fire. I may actually be interested in this summer game.
Give them within 10 feet of that mine. Get fucking rocked.
Is there a way to draw a circle on this?
Yes.
Do you see my mark? Can someone?
Give me a second.
If you draw 2-inch around here, that's sorry. I'm gonna have to do it the other way then. Yeah, it'd start there and then. Yeah, that's correct. So
Look at me, I can draw circles.
Look at my horse.
So those guys are in proximity.
Correct. So the 3 of them.
All right.
The guy who sets it off, whoever actually set it off, takes the 2d6 plus 4 damage.
Okay. I don't need to make a save or anything, do I?
No, it's just that guy takes the damage.
That's kind of odd that you don't have to make a save. Okay.
Yeah, usually there's a dex save.
I'll make one to see if he stays on or not, though. So.
It's
make one to see if the rider holds.
4.
The save is afterwards. So he
takes initial damage.
Yeah, that's the first guy. That's the one who stepped on it.
13 to the warg, because the warg took most of it, because that's how it works.
Warg set it off.
Which one here?
Yeah, the warg set it off. So.
2. Yeah, warg 2. Number 2 takes damage.
I feel like we should probably be rolling initiative.
We'll be here in a second.
So he.
While you're figuring that out, would you like us to?
Yeah. Go for it. Roll initiative.
All other targets within 5 feet take 1d6 plus 4 damage. No saving throw. So that's only warg 3.
You guys get the order set for me, and I'll roll. So whoever got the highest, set your order up there.
What's 4 plus?
Good.
20.
23.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, it's 4. So I got 23.
You got 23. I got 21.
I got an
I
11.
got 13.
Here, while that's set up there, I'll work
And
again for
then-
Brexit.
Let me know when you're ready, Waller.
Alright, they all make their saves. Okay.
Cash?
I got
Cash
a
money?
16.
16?
My god, advantage on that is amazing. Because I was originally gonna have 9.
1 and 2 both got 7s. 3 got a 15. 4 got a 6. 5 got 5. 6 got a 1. These guys rolled shit.
What is the save for
God.
this? Mini?
Save for what?
For the
Maybe.
mine?
Yeah.
There's
You
no.
mentioned a
I
save.
just rolled the deck save. No, this is their initiative order. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, there's
I
no.
already
So it's a
rolled the saves
3.
for them.
The mine is kind of weird. It's a 3-step process. The first one is the guy who stepped on it takes the 2d6 plus 4. The second is any target within 5 feet. All targets within 5 feet take 1d6 plus 4. Those two do not have any saves. And then the third is all targets within 10 feet need to succeed a dex check or take the 1d6 plus 4 damage as well.
Rear,
That's
what did you get
within
for
10,
your
but not within 5?
bet?
I got
For
an
your
11.
initiative?
Sorry, 12.
Sure.
So 1 would have to make the save, I think, because he's on the out edge.
Correct. This guy, Wargrider 1, can make the dex save, and if he makes it, then he doesn't take any damage.
Okay.
Once the order's set, I'll take a picture of it for Brexit and send it to him.
Send it to me on Discord.
Okay.
You're after Gazik.
I know I'm after Gozik, but it gives me an idea of who's going.
All right, boys.
And I
Got a lot in the order, but this will go quick. So, all right, boys.
do we get?
Let's go for that
So would
TPK,
they-
motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
But which party?
That's the
All right,
question.
boys. All right, boys.
Do we get
Who's
a
up?
surprise round?
The mine went off, so that was your surprise round.
Or wouldn't they be disoriented after an explosion going off like that?
They all made their saves, so no.
They still don't know we're here, though. They just know that Plode's...
Yeah.
They know
Yeah.
something's up.
Yeah, in the majority of you guys are gonna get your turn anyway, honestly, because you guys all rolled pretty hot, other than frickin' Mini. So
What did Minnie get?
11.
Mini got a 11, 12, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to add the...
But he has 1 more before him.
Yes, he's got one that goes number 1. No. All right, Dodge, you're up. So here we go, boys.
Can you else index? I guess. So each of these wargs are like within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, they're all in a line. They're spaced out about 5 feet apart. Yes.
Okay, I think I'll shoot ward 2 with spending a essence point, using my main round as well as
Poor pup.
Halo Thorns.
All right,
So I need
go
to
ahead and
actually-
do your thing. Darius, you're up next, so just get ready with what you want to do. Oh,
my main round's gonna choose Borg.
query for
So I'm gonna
Darius and
work on
anybody
that.
else. Are you guys all dismounted your horses, right?
Yes.
I haven't riding a horse.
You know,
We've just been
Yep.
riding slow enough to keep Carbon up with us, so his hoofs are probably hurting a bit right now.
No, he doesn't care. Remember, he was
19 to
asleep
hit
before this. He
with the
wasn't
rifle?
exactly treated very well.
Okay.
We had to pull the cart.
That does raise the question: are you shod? Crickets. Cash.
What?
Is Carbon shod?
What?
Horseshoes. You have shoes.
No.
I did 16 damage, Waller.
The luxury the
Ward
slave people are
2?
not willing to pay.
Warg 2's work.
So Ward 2 drops, and he's now Orc 2. And we will save for him. Yeah.
And now I
Save,
have
so
to
he's
do
good to
Hail of
go.
Thorns.
Yep. So this is Orc number 2 right here. Okay.
I must make a saving throw. So the orcs and wargs have to make a DC 15 saving throw, dexterity, to avoid the thorns, or they take 1d2.
In what cone?
3
area?
and 1. It's a 5-foot range.
So
So 3 and 1, yeah.
those two.
As well as the orc himself, since he's been right next to the shot.
There's Hail of Thorns. The thorns themselves come from the sky, I think, so it would hit all.
It says
All
by the
save.
projectile.
They all save.
All 4? Damn, 5?
Yeah.
half as much damage right that runs there. Or didn't finish shooting.
So
it,
1d10.
Yeah. Are you want me to roll those, or
You
roll
roll.
them?
You usually roll all your dice and then have that damage.
Okay.
I can roll it or you can, it doesn't matter. So I've got the dice.
Go ahead and roll it, Waller. If you've already got it in hand.
Yeah, you'd probably have to figure out where to apply damage.
So in total, they take 14 damage halved, so it'll be 7. That's not bad for a failed.
Yeah.
So that's okay. You moving or anything?
No, I'm staying in my cover. I'm also then going to use Firebolt. So
Okay.
make an attack roll.
Firebolt on who?
Holy sh! Oh yeah. On the orc.
Yeah.
So
Orc Rider.
he takes 2d10 times 2. I have rolled a 20.
Haha.
8.
Oh, you got a nat 20.
8
So
plus
2d10
6.
times 2?
Yep, because I rolled a 20. So I rolled a 4 and then it's 3. So 14
7 plus
damage.
14. Mr.
So-
Orc 2.
Orc 2.
Orc 2 is dead. He is dead.
Well then.
He is a
Step
peeping fire mess. Yep. Alright, boys. That's Gauze's turn unless you want to move.
I'm going to move 1 inch. My turn's done.
Darius, what do you want to do, boss?
I'm just trying to double check something real quick. Obviously, I don't have my shit.
And Carbon, you're next, so get ready with what you want to do.
I'm fighting the internet here. Get it?
Multiple battles.
I just want to double check something. Loading relatively quick. 12, so a lot of people are asleep. I have less internet left.
Got hotel internet.
Hotel internet is.
Sometimes it's garbage, sometimes it's decent. Depends.
Depends on where you are.
Depends on the hotel and what's going on.
But also, it also depends on where you're in the hotel relative to the Wi-Fi antenna. If it,
True.
you know,
Oh, I got
provided
4 bars.
provided it's not, one of those like shitty like if it's one of those shitty hotels that only has like 2 Wi-Fi antennas for the whole building, or if it's like a decent one that actually puts Wi-Fi repeaters in.
Or it just gives you an Ethernet port.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got one of them.
I'm pretty sure hotels have pretty much stopped doing that.
There's some that still have it.
The ones that have done it before, probably. And they're like, yeah, maybe not the best idea. So, just for clarification, did the Hail of Thorns apply to the wargs and the rider?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes, and they all
Yes.
made their saves. So yeah.
Fuck you, assholes.
How dare you?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop Aura of Chaos, burning one of my attacks.
Here we go. This is the first time he's popping it. Oh boy.
No, it's not the first time I popped it. I popped it against Carbon.
That's right.
And I'm
Just
going...
get your other thing with it now too, though.
Yeah, I get Radiant as well. So I'm going to... Who is the closest orc to me today?
Yeah, it's this one right here.
From base to base, this one's like 0.6, point inch closer.
It'd be number 4. It'd be number 4.
Number 4?
25 feet,
Yeah.
or 4 and 3 are same.
Pretty much the same square, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to step up. I'm gonna break cover.
Close into melee range?
Close into melee range. Because why not?
Ah! Charging.
You want to be in
Charging-
melee with 2 of them or just 1?
I think that's setting on him.
I'm gonna have
Where he's at
Carbon.
now,
Carbon's gonna become bursting over in a second, and he's gonna get flanking on that. So
Moo!
basically,
Moo.
I'm basically saying up for Carbon as well. So I'm gonna come over and I'm going to attack the warg.
Alright, number 4, go for it. Bring dice with you, Brexit, or no?
Yes, I did. And
Okay.
Thank fuck.
natural 20.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
Oh, wow.
2
Okay.
natural 20s right off the bat.
So natural 20. That's beautiful. That's absolutely.
Yeah, you couldn't really ask for anything better there.
So
Literally.
Yeah.
26 before mods.
Oh, God. Is that on number 4?
Is that doubled or?
That's doubled.
Okay.
Because the halberd itself is 1d10, and then
So,
it is a +3
I'm going to
halberd.
describe this. You guys watch as Brexit just starts running from behind the rock and yelling whatever Brexit yells, because or what Darius would yell charging into combat. Countercharging our cavalry. His fault or whatever. And you literally watch him like just with the halberd just stab the warg right in the neck, and because I'm gonna give him that for the natural 20 here. Yeah, nope, that's a natural 1. Okay. You watch as he runs up, stab it in the neck, Darius, and it's still charging at you. Like, these guys haven't stopped. And so you run out to meet it, stab it, and you take the momentum from the warg and turn and basically, like, bring it up over your shoulders like a sledgehammer strike and just right onto the ground, and you watch as the orc goes flying right into the rock down here and dies. Just headbutts into the rock and dies.
Is the warg still alive, may I ask?
No, the warg's dead. Like, the warg straight up died without you even adding anything. like it was straight up at 26 and it died. So
Straight up wiped out the warg and its rider.
yep.
Wait, so even though
Mates!
Yes, because
Yeah.
he got launched off and landed in the rock and basically
broke his
scrambled
neck.
his brains and scrambled his brain, broke his neck,
He's
things
now
like
over
that.
there like...
So yep.
So
Double
there-
kill.
there would have been an adding of a 4 and another 4. Yeah, so there would have been 8 extra damage spare.
Yeah.
By the way, you still have move if you want to move to any of the other works.
No, I moved. I
You
moved
still got
into
move.
that.
Yeah, you
Oh, do
still
I?
have movement speed.
Yes,
Oh.
about 15 feet or so.
Is there wargs around me, or is it the only one?
You took out the middle of 3. You can move 5 feet to the right or 5 feet to the left and be in melee with one.
I'm gonna move to the left.
Just know that this one's on the outer edge of the whole entire group. The others are like
Oh
to the
no!
right.
Throw me into the mass. Throw me into the mass.
Copy. Throwing you into shit.
Into the
stream not
mass.
working?
It's
It's
lagged
working.
out.
It's just slow. It's slow.
Try mine. Nah,
Try
that-
can't do.
I don't think
yeah,
it would actually
maybe.
I don't think it would actually change much. You're welcome to try,
All right.
but
Carbon.
I would like Blood Rage.
Rage.
Okay.
And...
For
that,
some reason, I thought you would do that.
I draw... Yeah, no, who would have thought, right? I'm drawing both great axes.
Okay.
And say hi to this guy.
Okay.
So he's gonna get 3 attacks.
All right. Cam, you are up next with Glint, by the way.
16 to hit.
That will just hit. Yep.
Did I
That'll
roll
just hit.
damage? Or...
Yeah, roll damage.
Okay.
You might go really low. We'll see.
Brexit, I sent you some screenshots on Discord.
That's 13 damage.
Okay. To the warg. You attacking the warg? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm attacking the ward because, you know, if the ward goes, then the guy goes prone. So.
Alright, Simon.
13 damage to that. So warg is dead, and Ryder is now deroot. He is off the warg. Fails his save, so he is prone.
Oh
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody gets to be sushi.
Fresh food night.
Can he just already be dead? He's
I
going to die.
am. I can't remember the exact thing.
Auto crit?
So he's prone. Yeah.
I am very, very sure I auto crit on people who are down.
Yes. Yes, you do. So you attack him with your...
crit.
Yep. So I auto crit as long as I hit, and I rolled a natural 15 plus 8.
That'll
So
hit.
this is gonna hurt. Oh, that's 26 damage.
Yeah, that'll kill it. So orc number 3 is now dead, or 4 is dead. Is it 3 or 4?
3.
3.
3. Dead.
Gotta love that
Jesus Christ.
disgusting advantage.
I still have 1 attack.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if you have enough movement to use it, but you've got one attack.
Let's see. Well, I moved. What?
You were here so 5,
I was
10,
here-
15, 20, 25.
Yeah, he's got
And
20.
40 movement.
Then yeah, you
Okay.
can make it to.
That
Up
one,
into it.
or
I can make it to
into
this one, I
that
think, or into the fucking into the
line, into the line.
fray. I guess I'll pick this guy off before he gets us. Give him a fucking...
Technically, I think you can like really like everyone except for this dude. 20 feet.
Roll an attack on the warg. Ooh. 24
Let's
to
say
hit.
that's a
That'll hit.
spectacular kill. On Darius.
Big money. Oh, wow. What is with this dice and rolling 8s? That's another 13 damage to the warg.
The warg is dead, and it's orc number 1 now. We see he also goes prone. Okay. He does not. He makes a save. So good.
Loser.
All right.
And that's me.
All right, Cam.
All right. Cam is going to move forward 5, 10, 15, call it 15 feet. Draw his pistol and hold a action.
Okay. 1. All right, what is Glint doing?
Glint is going to close, and I guess Flaming Spears. Let's do 9.
All right, Mr. 9.
15.
DC 15, right? Both
17.
on 9. 17. Both on him.
Yep. 5 and a 1.
18 on his save.
What was that?
18 on his save, and you said 5 and 1, so 6 on 9, so that would be 3?
Yeah.
2. Alright, is that Glint's turn then?
Yup.
Orc is going to look at you now, Mr. Orc number 1, who is still alive, by the way. Carvan, and he is going to attack you. He is going to attack you with... Got my little rule that I made for that. So... 2 attacks. That's going to be a 21
Hits.
and a 17.
Misses.
1 hit, 1 miss. I need a D12. D12s. There's D12. 5 damage to you. Yep. And yeah, that's going to be his turn. He is going to stand there, because if he disengages, he's going to get fucking slapped. So, Arir, you're up. Man.
Alrighty.
He could have disengaged, but
Yeah, I decided to attack.
Arir is gonna shoot this warg with his cavalier.
Okay. Alright.
Well, alright, cool.
What'd you got?
I have rolled a 19.
Oh.
And then
Okay.
that's Dex, right?
Yes.
So that'll be 20
You hit.
non-natural.
That'll hit.
Alright.
You
2d6.
have 1 dex. Well, you have 12 dex.
so yeah, +1. It works.
I can count.
Are you shooting?
Get the fuck
Are you
out
shooting
of
at
my
the
A
camp.
warg.
The warg in the back at 7? Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, warg 7.
So roll your damage.
That's gonna be 8 damage.
Okay.
Alright,
Any
and
Plode going?
Mini-Plode will go. He is gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
So now, one moment, let me draw the circle.
Well, you need to roll the fire, see if it goes off too. So.
Good point.
Yep.
Oops, I almost exited out. That's not good. Okay.
I mean, you could keep the search, just delete it if it didn't work
That's up to you, Cantor. I'll let you pop that
Oh.
whenever you think it's appropriate. So.
I don't think it'll matter anyway, because I rolled a 3. And then even with my +7, it's 10, so...
That's gonna miss.
Yeah,
So you go to
no.
cast and Plode. It does not cast through Plode. It kind of falters.
Still
Just
in
miss-
stealth mode.
Fucks with this spell.
Alright, and that will be... Yeah, my turn.
Like I said, it's up to you on that one, Cantor. So. Alright, that's all the Wug's done. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, Darius. Wurg is going to attack you first. Wug number 5, who is still alive.
Oh, that's interesting.
He is
What are you trying
going
to do with
to...
Do something fancy.
23 to hit.
Yeah, I'll hit.
Okay. Hit you with the bite, and I'm going to need a d20 save from you here in a minute. So that's going to be 9 damage to you, and I need you to make a DC 13 strength saving throw. You'll be knocked prone.
Okay, I rolled a 15, so that's gonna be 9.
You're good, but you take
I know.
9
Don't know how
damage.
much.
So
Down to 79.
Bug number 6. Pop in here. Actually, I need to roll. So the orc will hit with an 18. No, that won't hit you. Brexit. 18 doesn't hit, I'm assuming.
Nope, 20.
Alright, rolling number 6. 20 to hit.
That's contested.
5.
Six.
Oh.
Damn. You
Oh,
got lucky,
misses.
bitch.
Oh, lucky. You got lucky.
lucky.
You got lucky. So
With that last second free.
Just raise
I would
the
say-
shield.
The
into
charge-
it.
in.
I would honestly say that's what any freaking tested roll would be. Would be
Yeah.
a parry.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
Kavan. He's diving in on Kavan.
Bring it, bitch.
So the Wog is going to hit with advantage because he has a buddy next to him. 24 to hit.
Ow, that's gonna hit.
Owen's like, yes, bring me the pain.
Well, they go in the squares.
11 damage.
11.
Yep, 11 damage from the work. And Mr. Axeman gets to attack you. Um, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Axes. I'm trying to remember. The great axes are
1d12.
12. Yeah.
My weapon, so.
15 damage. Slashing. I also need you to make a DC 13 strength check for me.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
I rolled really bad. But I believe a 13 is a pass.
I got a
is it
1 on
not?
the DC. It is a pass, and I rolled, even if it was a contested check, I rolled a 1. So.
There you go.
Okay, no, you're fine. You're fine. So it's 8 and 9's turn. Two. Are you in cover there, Canther, by chance? Or are you out? Did you move?
I moved out.
Oh wow! Actually, I
mean,
made a mistake. I
have some cover from Carbon.
I made a slight mistake on my my strength saving throw. I only added 5 instead of 8.
Oh, okay. He can't get. Theoretically, he could, but he'd have to go through Carbon anyway. So
you would have to
And
draw
Darius.
opportunity attack from Carbon and Darius.
And does he really want to get bitch slapped
Well,
that hard?
actually, the way it works, he wouldn't. He could do only one. He could come here then diagonal.
So
whenever.
Carbon is literally 4v1 right now. So
Let's
two
do
more
this.
come in.
Don't worry,
Warg.
with Hell of Thorns, I can change that.
Holy shit! I am rolling hot. Another 23 to hit from the Warg.
Okay.
He does 13 damage, and I need a DC check from you for your strength.
Just a second.
Okay. Oh, wow. I got a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Wow. Opposite ends.
Okay.
Okay.
Cancel each other out.
rolling with it. No.
Well, I'm charging
Uh-huh.
up. That Warg's gonna wish he's gonna wish he didn't get a natural 20.
And this is from the no, the natural 20 was the orc on the orc.
Oh, well, he's gonna wish he didn't get a natural 20.
Yep.
23 on my strength saving throw.
Okay, you pass and you take 20 damage from the orc. Alright. And yeah, number 9 gets to go next, doesn't he? Wow, I'm fucking rolling hot. Holy shit. 24 to hit.
Are you using weighted die?
I'm not using weighted die. No.
Baller just wants to kill me, that's all.
And 13 more damage, another DC check. 13.
Natural 14.
So you've passed, good. And
you said that was another 13 damage?
Yeah. And the orc actually misses this time. Holy shit. So. Alright. That's 2 turns done. And we're going to go down to orc number 10.
Somebody's going to get a little bit of an ouchie here in a minute.
And I'll send you a Steam message.
Alright, there it is.
As soon as that nat 20 came up, I decided to dump the charge into my feature.
I'm waiting for him to pull out that fucking sword. I'm waiting for it on the next turn and just fucking
No,
it.
because fucking
No.
Brexit's too close.
He's got people between you and him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's still.
then I
As
had-
soon as all those people are dead, who's left?
Gonna be that moment where I'm just like, fuck.
15 feet away.
Gain
So.
Yeah, the radius is 30.
30. I'd have to literally bail. and hope
Jesus
he fucking-
Christ!
What?
Natural 20. Plus 5 on you. My God,
on
these
whom? Me or
words are
Darius?
rolling hot. Darius.
Okay. that the warg or the...
Warg. 14 damage. That's already doubled. And the orc misses. He got 2 3s.
So the orc... am I about to be attacked again, yay or nay?
No, you were up. That was you. I was it.
Okay, hold on. So the warg attacked me, yeah? So I gotta
The
do,
warg hit
strength...
you, the orc missed. And then you gotta do
so
a
I gotta
DC
do
13 check for me. Yeah.
Natural 17 on the die there.
Yeah, you're good.
And I'm going to... my reaction and retaliate against the warg, because I have that if it hits me.
Yeah. How are you retaliating?
I get to attack him back. It's part of the class.
Yeah. Alright.
So that is a 29 to hit.
That will hit. Of course it will.
So that is straight up 13 damage from the weapon. That then goes 17, 21 radiant.
21 damage?
Yep.
Or is that on top of the 13?
No. Fucking hell. 21 on top of
Is
the
it?
30? No.
Okay,
No,
so
okay. It's 21 in total.
Okay, I'm just making sure. When you
Who's playing with the
classify
dildo?
specific Cam is.
What was that?
And Gauze, you're up.
What Cam?
Yeah. So basically, I got a feature of my class is if I get hit, I can retaliate.
Huh.
I can only do it once by burning my reaction, though.
Alright, Gauze. What are you doing?
I have to be hit.
I'm gonna power shot. I'm gonna shoot Ward Rider 7's Warg, and then use Scorching Ray and put all the rays on
Number 7.
the orc.
Okay.
So shooting
So you're
the warg,
shooting the warg,
burning the orc.
raying the orc. Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
12 plus. So that's a 21 to hit.
21 to hit. That'll hit.
These orcs have metal armor.
Yes, they are.
Metal armor. Ooh.
Yes.
So
It's
I'm
a
gonna roll
pity we-
damage.
What was that, sorry?
So the warg takes 12 damage.
Okay.
And now I have to do the fun bit of rolling Scorching Ray on the orc.
Go for the orc.
And this is fired for rifles, so +9 to everything. One I can tell will probably automatically hit. And 2 14s.
Yeah, those will hit too. So roll your damage.
Okay then. Okay, so it's 2d6. Just double checking. 5 damage.
Okay.
Another 5 damage.
10. Okay.
6 damage.
11. Okay.
So yeah, I almost rolled another one. I was like not paying attention to my rolls. But yeah, so 11 damage on the orc.
That orc is orc and warg are both hurt, but are still active. You didn't completely take them down. Do you want to move or anything? Or
no,
take your cantrip?
That was 7
Yeah.
you hit?
Yeah, he hit 7.
Yeah.
That's 7 here. What can I do?
Panther, you were holding your turn, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to you. So, after this, I forgot about that, but we'll let you go again. So, Go ahead, guys. Finish up.
I would like to use Firebolt on the warg.
Okay.
So that's 2d10 plus the attack I got from my d20. That's gonna hit for sure. Yep. So 2d10.
Okay, roll it.
$14 damage.
Alright. So the warg is dead. But the orc is still alive. Save, so he is okay. And now we have 2 orcs there. Alright, Cam, what do you want to do? I forgot you, I apologize.
Orc 1 is sitting on 19 points of fire damage and has to make a DC 18. Well, no, it doesn't matter. And it has, where is it? Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Well, orc 1 is dead, so you said 19 fire damage? Dead.
Yeah. Okay.
How to kill
So
a
he straight
person.
up dies. Burns him in his armor. And then, so 7's still there. Does that have an AoE effect, or is it just one target? Okay. Alright. And that'll be that. So Darius, you're up and after that turn.
So I'm in conflict with
3
orcs.
You've got 3 of them. Then 3
Okay,
of them are on there. Yeah.
So the org that previously attacked me, one that I retaliated to, I want to attack its rider.
Okay. That'll be number 10.
$23 to hit.
That'll hit.
So straight up 13, 8 on top. 21 again.
Okay. How much damage was that?
21.
21, so boom.
Dead.
Yeah, so Org is dead.
The
He's
orc,
now
not the warg.
demounted. The orc is up still, yes.
No, I targeted the orc, not the warg.
Oh, yeah, no. So the org is still there then. Okay.
Yeah, the warg is still there. Is the orc and the orc's dead?
Yes.
Got another rider to my left, most likely, right? Or right, one or the other. I'll aim for the orc again.
Okay. So are you literally just playing like pincushion with the orc riders off of their orgs?
Basically, yeah. Nice bit of flair to it. Like, it just think very much 300. It's like I just ram the halberd into one, pull it out, give it a twirl, and fucking slam it into the neck.
Alright,
Just a
roll
bit
your
of flair.
attack and damage.
25 to hit.
That'll hit, and we'll hit number 5. Yeah,
Then
this
that's
guy
another
is
21.
just rocking.
Another 21 damage.
So the orc's dead. Just stabbing orcs off of this thing. It is a fucking slaughter. So
Yeah, that aura of chaos is a fucking bitch, right?
Yep, so those guys are wargs. They're not they're riderless.
Cool. And that's my attack.
This one star.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Oh.
Can someone go down to my items and have a look at my Braces of the Dawnbringer, because I believe it has a spreading fire.
Spreading Blaze. When I kill a creature with fire radiant damage, any creature within 5 feet. of it takes 2d6 fire/radiant damage.
Holy sh! Okay, I will
Yeah,
roll to do that.
There we go, and that's
Okay.
two sets to those fucking wargs, definitely. And it's maxed. It's maxed War of Chaos.
So 12.
Oh, so they take 12 each.
Doubled because
so-
it's those 2 kills. That's
Oh,
24
Jesus.
damage to each of those wargs.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Darius.
And one of the
Oh,
orcs
God.
and there is one orc and warg that take 12 each.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight.
Brexit OP,
You
please
have an
nerf.
ability that gives you full
So-
damage.
Yes,
Yep.
he does.
Fuck
That is a thing.
There are spells that give
So-
me full healing.
Yeah, and
5,
he's
6,
used that
and
on
10.
me, and I use that. I abuse the shit out of it.
So 5, 6, and 10 are just dead. Like they all die. They're all dead.
Congrats, you
Just-
are no longer being flanked.
Yep, and the
So
other
all
2
three
are
of those-
fucking.
And
No,
9
they're
took
all
12
dead.
damage.
No, you killed all 3 of them.
Oh, I killed all
About
3 of
9?
them.
Yeah, yes.
about 9?
Just because of the 9 was not in range, so it shouldn't be.
And I haven't
9 was in
moved.
range of one of the kills.
Yeah, this orc.
Okay, so
I'm gonna assume it doesn't chain, because that seems excessive.
That would be ridiculous.
It says whoever is killed by radiant damage.
The warg,
And it is
9's
radiant.
warg's on fire, but the warg is dead, by the way. But the warg is on fire, so
Cool.
and it is
Burn, baby,
hurt
burn.
really bad.
And I haven't
Yeah,
moved.
so no, you
I
haven't.
I will go in behind the other 2 and provide Carbon with advantage on both.
Okay, I'm gonna go behind her to the side because you can.
Well, because if I go behind them,
Like-
he will get flanking on both of them.
So we'll go here. Yeah, go. Say he's there.
Yeah,
I
I
thought it
got.
was
They
a
I
square.
should
almost
only
help.
be in a square.
Oh my god!
I almost
There we
forgot spreading blades. I'm glad I did not forget spreading blades.
That's like,
Oh my god!
otherwise the math doesn't work.
Caravan,
Hi.
How you doing?
it's your turn. It's your turn to
not
finish
knowing
up
you.
this.
Oh,
This hoop scowl. So who dies is the question.
Oh, someone's just gonna
Who's
get
gonna
outright
get-
smited.
Who is somehow gonna miraculously live just for another second and then die?
That'd be Orc 7.
Which one of these is in the in the best shape, Waller?
8, probably.
Wargretter 8 looks like he's been untouched pretty much, or
I don't think
Yeah,
he's
he's pretty much
been touched.
Yeah, he hasn't been touched.
well, he's gonna die.
Are you using it both on the writer and on how much points do you have to put into that?
28, and I rolled a natural 19.
Okay, so
I
you
don't
can
crit
kill the
on a
warg,
natural 19.
but you can
but,
kill the warg outright. Did you roll with advantage because of Darius?
No, I didn't. But I mean, I doubt I'm
Roll
gonna
with
roll higher
advantage.
than 19. But just in case I got a 20.
Roll, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that was a 4. So
Okay.
I got a 19.
So you kill the
so-
warg. You just kill
and-
the warg outright. You just decapitate it. It's just gone.
It's dead.
And
Jim.
that's 17 damage from just standard damage from the
Yeah.
axe.
Yeah, you straight up just kill. Warg
Both
8,
of them?
It is fucking gone.
So basically,
No,
I just take
orc-
my axe.
Orc
go
15
overheads.
is still alive. Or Orc
8?
8 is still alive, yes.
Okay, so
And he makes his save. And he's not prone, so he is not
my
prone,
damage does
but
not
he
carry
takes-
over.
No.
Okay, I'll that was that let me heal my blood pool anyway, which was
Yeah.
handy.
You still got 2 more attacks, that's why
Yep.
I'm not letting it carry over. So this is what happens when we're gonna fight freaking like grand level shit too, because we're gonna have a little bit different system for that, but you guys are still have some damage, because holy shit.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Waller's like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
That's 8 damage.
Okay. So, yep. He looks very upset and pissed off. You gonna hit him again?
Yep. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
$16 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. So now Orc 8 is dead.
And that was my 3 attacks.
Orc 7 with his 3 health is still alive, by the way.
He's over there like, ow!
And Warg 9 is alive with also 3 health because he's on fire. So.
I do believe I am on fire.
Yep. So that is Carvan's turn. Cam, you get a turn.
Wait, you mean they aren't all dead yet? I went to the bathroom, assuming they'd all be killed by Carvan.
No, Carvan left like 2 of them alive still.
I had to dump more of my attack power than I wanted to into one guy. But, you know.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna shoot the nearest.
Orc 7 just.
Can we just auto kill him?
Dead.
Auto kill.
Hey,
If I hit.
you might miss.
Do me a favor, roll a d20 because I'm not at my computer.
Alright,
I'll
rolling
roll for you.
d20.
No, I got it.
I got a 19. I don't know if you want that.
I got a 15, so, you know.
He's dead.
I mean, it hits.
It hits either way, so.
And it's a d10 damage, I think.
Yeah.
I'll roll that
Again.
real quick. 5, he's dead.
It says on my character sheet.
He's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Boop. Boop. So, and you don't want to move or anything, Cam will leave it. You want Gwent to fire?
Good firebolt as a
Bucket
bonus.
might as well
Or
fucking
firebolt.
fire flaming spears the other one.
And your
The
cantrip.
ward gets to lift. And your cantrip if you want to use it, but I don't think he's gonna need it because that is 8 damage. And even if he misses, even if he passes his save, he's dead. So
Yeah, either
that
the
is
flaming
combat,
spear would kill him,
kids.
or
yeah,
He'd burn down.
that's combat, kids. That is combat, kids.
Waller just realized how terrifying an item he allowed me to buy.
That's fine.
He's just gonna
You
keep
haven't
up-
been
he's-
using it, so
He's just gonna keep upping our fucking difficulty.
yeah,
Well,
man.
the
That's
thing-
all. That's what I can do, man.
That was the thing, that I haven't been using it because I needed to use radiant damage.
Or
Right,
fire.
so I'd either have to fire or radiant. So I'd either have to be going off smites or the Holy Avenger, but that only works
This-
against fiends or undead. So
This last week was a challenge rating of 15, by the way. The worm. So
Oh boy.
you guys handled it pretty well. So yeah.
munch.
I made that word my
But-
bitch.
Bye, Cantha.
Anyway, guys, that's combat. And I think we will call the session and pick it up right after combat next
User
session
in
because
your
it is
channel
already
timed out.
8. So.
Cool.
And we just lost Canthir. So I think we're gonna do that.
Piss,
So
still
we
need
can
to
go
try
ahead and
his
call
character.
it for call this evening. And yeah.
So I have an idea for potentially scouting out the ruins a bit more.
Well, we just
Camp
cleared
here.
out probably the vicinity.
On nearby vicinity, but still the ruins.
Stream coming down.
Canther has Dimension Door.